should I say near load management as in Kanye or one as a still na young Kanye, and that's just a problem that's all because in Kanye the ECG Jumo and is almost on Kanye. I said we had the Anatona, the purpose of embedded in our civil to me, will be an annual soon to me and farm more. Yes, I prepare but instead last week, Mr. Minister Bobo, huge amounts be our saying on the better farm. Yes, my minority more money is at the energy. I can't appoint a mere can I all for me, sure to the producer. Indeed, say, it's a problem in yen then a buy, almost say a quack of because gas. The idea last year, what pure as a problem by the park because some because of Akoto, or baby sir invoice or more. Minister say being here over 1 billion for liquid fuel and Nusa because it's car energy commission. I mean who say after morning and being here they are talk gas pay $1.2 billion. But minister say liquid fuel and being here 1 billion. I'm say I was so kakra. You making sure say any mistake there. I'm say viewers being here proof of the purchases because. You know, Yana, who said, Omoko talk fuel now, Yana, who is a near the Sa and Common, you won't be anybody actually because it's kind of board and say.
Abusiana for minority 42, 1 on energy committee no for money in a day. Eniachi, Nampempi no, and Mrano more purity no. One more baby Jacob Cotra, one more ban receipt, Wahe, a Wahe, Bonyo. Who receipt it? Some man was a canny home. Energy minister say, oh, na Kania ko. Afe Korea cheno. A Korea che afe Nansaya. Oh, I come with Yabi, Yankania Bako. Adia Chea was it Minister of Finance. I release the castle Omanfm Concoto. You see, oh, as I'm known. Omo can. I said, yeah, only end this ni a dim coma. I said, on the Todamino, and you any. Would you want it to change? Na ekote na ya disa encommon afei encommon ba ko ebesan so ahwe na nyumre yi eye galamsey eho ensensem no ensem a enei lance minister ekaye emra no opposition efa galamsey okono ene aginsem and I can say it on authority say NDC appointees under John Dramani Mahama na mamoi etu galamsey one mo etu galamsey one mo a efa anyinam etiwa east baby a nanado danko kufuado bypass no one a womaye overhead bridge no udu one ma hwe ubenkum so na bisa won say why na etu galamsey oho asemisa me say me in Sampera me 2 million machosie me say appointees be under this government ye galamsey e be ye DCs omutu galamsey district chief executive under NDC John Dramani mama boy womutu galamsey womutu e okruma task force wa enam say wọ́n best stop galamsey no nansenya wọ́n kokochi omo boya bo MPBD MP ni no omo kasa wo phone so no wote nkoma na one wo mudie wo pa mo che e na ye ya ba na ye hye omo bo e na ye nhye se betu ase ye campaign omo boka entia mo muntu kakra you see wọ́n ba bia nkoma no member MPO NDC MP ye wo kroma na awonwe nananom sawi enche our solid so say woman member of parliament wo to galamsey you see baby edu no o man na ye chechire no enya anajo man na asem na obi say eyen kontompo kakra nokra kakra kontompo kakra nokra kakra enti se wo petumi a wo kan kontompo na edane nokware wo Ghana fo asumunti wunya tumi ni wi na usunu ban asesa yen current communication minister e kan asem bi se wo minister bia no de V8 na monkan ha no mo a yenya dey obaye on ka odem na monkan ha o you see ye to ye bo ase na oman na ye chichire no ye beyi ye tase besepa ni nkonya ban ye tase nkate bone no e de afri nkate panum obi nsam kan ba mo hu so ye nkate bone obi ana mo tuo ba mo hu so ye nkate bone going forward no esese wo to bo ase national issues na esa ofa no baako na obi ta say hwan kra na e kan asem we na mri bi atwa mo say na o kan ye na mo tuo ne ye kra te say na going forward no e dia pa na obetima ye e beti ebo asne adi hu nkomo ndc amanyo koi say city na say city no amani mu so peja ni mu say yemfa ho ensembo ne abasbodi nyina no emfa ma ndc aban ye bisa say dum so de ba ya yemfa ho so bo nkobo hwan dum sa bosome enumnie 5 months under ndc aban presso omo nyintu mu sa omo de dum so aba na mo sidi no da ko ya da so na sidi na mani musu a ndc aban se yamfa ho osebo ni dondo nyina ni o machi na wo mo nsa efise o mama sidi no agina na o mu efise sidi na agina no dum so nso wo ho ayeye ba ya o se mfa ma ona de anya de ye o se de ye mamie modi mfa mata o miwa abambe na wo so eye ndc abaye be hwe na no so adi hu enkomo me no ka sai PNP amanyokuo People's National Party a petition John Dramani Mahama enkomo ban na ewo mam nkomo ni nyina no efa National Health Insurance Scheme no eho na ensam yo mu pagya wo mu no enyumre nso ye benya abotre na nyadaje na yedi eno nso nkomo ntentem so etimi edi amam enyumre chema makanzi ebedwan me ena enyumre sanso ena kwaku buaten dodo na afeni kebi former constituency youth organizer former constituency communication officer of the New Patriotic Party New Jaben South enyumre wadwan me Madam Janet Nabra 2024 presidential candidate edema People's National Party enso so adwene ye enyumre ye ne minority no so dom kuma omra hyebedwam wa muku a wonu na ehwe eya hode ne hunsam so committee no so wo emra hyebedwam parliamentary select committee on energy the minority team na was no ye ne wonu so ebedin komadi afan samwa wo mo ede ebetu edwa eye na wotwifa eye ye dumso ene ye energy sector ne betu ebo ase na yetime di san komo nyina etumi edi amamedi edi nsempera Emmanuel Mate osaberima me producer osoko enso ebo machidom ima ena fi father edi enso atu Facebook YouTube no so no yedemu ho no ebe me de na ebe me nije se nyimre wadwen ye no wode wonsem no message no edi ebeba na yetime akenkan nyina so edi amam WhatsApp ene normal message na no de fa 0249342065 so ebe kenkan edi amount 0249342065 na ya kenkan ina so kama na yetume edi amount dollar no ehun sam no eti say Canada compare ko Japan say NDC.
Today we are talking about dollar. I hear in the news all over. The economists will tell you if they are fair and they are not playing politics with it. It is not a magic from NDC government, it's not a magic from MPP government that is bringing the dollar down. It is Trump and his policies towards the rest of the world's economy that people are not demanding dollars as expected. So the dollars are sitting there. Now they are competing with China. So whatever they are saying, if Trump and the world come together again, you will see that our country did not put or implement any policies that bring the dollar down. So whatever you are seeing here is temporal. I am telling you, it's temporal. It is not any economic gurus in this country that is causing the cedi to appreciate and the dollar to depreciate. It is the wealth market that they are not demanding the dollars as much as they used to. That is why there's no competition and supply of dollar is exceeding the demand. As simple as that. These are basic economics principles. So we have to be careful with what they are saying about interest rates and all those things. It's not magic. It is the wealth
reduction on air transport fares and also I want some ebe na yetimi edi iswa na say yemfa ebi so enka ho dum so no Dixon say Derek or say orifi abekuma or say fitiano pa since morning abekuma ya dum kania no kania na dum say fun o maya ya chechire enie fitiano pa Derek se kania ne adum no na anya de andi samanyoko no betimi aboa wo man Ghana enti sankomo de behwe na yetimi enso de onso emfa na wo yadum wo kania na onso wa ma yaso ate area wo na kwekwa mamenko eye Facebook Masawood kuma se bantama yada wasanyemre se wo hwe ye sanso na set kebrenya wono so se wono so hwe ye ewo eye Facebook yada onso ase papa ene mo makari na yebehwe na ya acknowledge mo nyina na Facebook medie no so no ya hyase na edi nkomo mamenko na mene Madam Janet Nabra wono eye 2024 People's National Party presidential candidate. Madam Akwaba. Pacho bi aboko de. Yada se passe o de nkwa ache ye. Pacho na be microphone na mama na yetimi de nkomo. PMP amanyoku no a petition John Dramani Mahama. Na krata mo de kokoman ni nyina no efa eye National Health Insurance Scheme no eho. Na munyina so ni nyina no very simple enti eno nkomo na ye no babedi nsema wo krata no mu no edoso areas bia na nsema wodo bia makeka mu demands ni nyina so ewo say that the government through the Ministry of Health and the National Health Insurance Authority no publicly admit that NHIS is now functioning as a co-payment system. Enti sabane beja tumna watimi ayene sanso a eno so yebe na yetimi edi ho nkomo safi nso mo se on provide all public hospitals and health centers with logistics adebini ho medical resources nyina anti eno so yebe na yetimi di nkomo akwa ba bi edi na mo pesa mo kacha ban at insurance ayede
ena mo tie fo nyina
tie fo jos
na Ghana there was state of emergency so presidency mining because the system is not running. The view of Bekudian, it is a Wuka Galamse Asen. Sisia who call Kumasia Suhum, Ube who said Nipa, Wuti Carson, Ube who said Nipa to Galamse. Like they are doing it with impunity because Omonim said President Mahama Abaya, like there are no restrictions or no or more bia point said
so mamu nya galamse but I think Fantiakwa so Fantiakwa ucha mo bunsu junction corner left and right sir
even fie kura
if you just you mutimi to fie no oba o so fie no me to akosi ba bia ma wo se me se bibi wase peja o fie no
all these things are yeah President Mahama ye komi it will have a side effect on us that should be because we call market na kontombre ba ko 20 Ghana cedis. We should be worried about some of these things that are happening. But yanko ye petition also. In fact, me suye in a way be me call hospital and me call who said there is no national health insurance. In fact, enya only baby and me call ye no. The whole of Greater Accra region and the entire country national health insurance enye djuma bio. Obia obe otie ye anape this anadwe obe kan press national health insurance is no longer this operational because woko hospital apart from consultation now doctor be home no woko for your lab ombe charge you it doesn't matter. Look, simple labs like malaria test FBC a full blood count on beka say wuntua simple this in lab test on beka say wuntua wutua wi a on beka say wunkoto edro na wuka say maybe a free no masa ka kire o say enye covered by the National Health Insurance Authority now omama watua awo bebe nyina me like I'm calling out NHIS say Jamaica almost in me boa almost one hospital our Ghana I'm saying now
Ghana fana baby all the 16 regions
exactly baby wo be kwa wontua esika so we share National Health Insurance here President Kubodi ba ye National Health Insurance was to protect the vulnerable in society omo ni sika omo yare a omo ko hospital a ebe ya sema momo because of that kurampo obi about is it 60 years or 70 years or 80 years going now yet the National Health Insurance card no demand ni pakuno for free the entire year san say ni pakuno nye juma biom and na laboring for this country and then growing old there should be something that we should also give out to the aged inti enunti na omo di card na omo say e free inti ni pakuno ko hospital a na omo say be tua lab test brane be tua this in pharmacy na sika wutua no me ankasa na me di me sister call one of the hospitals in fact me tua 1,636 Ghana cedis 40 pesos
ti wankasa oyo dancing
receipt no e wa me ntain inti we enye say eyobi e na wonim lab test na omo charge ye no omo si FBC yentua biom we yentua biom so and I wonder and it's like maybe they are giving them the chance to do that. They are not scared. I am say like almost rokurampo say omo be yes ade no because in the olden days ye nim say hospitals for almost ro say wo kwa omo be ka kire o say my disika but this NDC regime things are falling out like things are falling out of control.
National Health
Insurance is no more National Health Insurance. It's cash and carry.
What does it stand up hospital bay?
Me dey know me pese minka a hospital neji me ka say minka hospital because first me call Lekma
okay
omo jisika
okay
and na me sa call hoye tema general
okay
oho na me ko tuya 1,636 Ghana cedis 40 pesos inti we I don't understand how can a poor man be able to go to hospital now in part me ko hono mo omo emergency ward
okay
the number of deaths one day na serious people are just dying and they think it's okay meanwhile here Dr. Mahama Kabibi Chiremi osi oko abrochire in all the years of being there 1 year almost recorded one death no government no American government Chicago ama hospital no your investigation district no your investigation region no your investigation and a national year investigation to know the cause of death why did the person die and a Ghana ye can about young kasa this in young kwa omo didi agro nti me ko ho no I could see people dying two doctors the whole emergency ward for Tema General only 2 doctors were there young doctors they will work their ass out like it wasn't easy so we should not in a National Health Insurance is not operational nti omo chiro ma o say koneko Jedro wo ko Jedro a no mo si mpacho wo we be to sika we amanye enye say obi wo be ko outside omo a mpacho we no say nti so 1,600
why are they charging I don't know because we be to ya
mami nka bibi ntiro sa 1,636 Ghana cedis 40 pesos no enu krampo enka lab test amiko ye ya mitua ye enka edru amiko to o man kasa mu stores mitua ye at the end of the day we be say approximately about almost 3,000
unya opportunity because health insurance so mu wo ndru a cover ebia na say ndru na wo to no na cover de na say no say okoto
when him say National Health Insurance omo wo one policy wukoji me the National Health Insurance ba wo hospital ha na wo ji a what it means is that it covers everything so you can about infections National Health Insurance war a drawer omu cover like amoxicillin like maybe amoxicillin they cover it so if you are holding the card it means that you are to abide by our drugs so there is no way say any this in hospital in Ghana should tell someone say draw away National Health Insurance in cover it is a crime and fraud. And say me for national health insurance card and bra. Now one catch me say lab test with national health insurance and cover. I don't collect the card. Tell me that, oh, the national health insurance, I can't take this card. It doesn't cover what you are coming to do. One of the things I mean say national health insurance and cover a fertility treatment. So pe say won year fertility and cover. But even now, cancer treatment, national health insurance cover. Inti DNT hospitals no omo yes and say omo be brave, they don't know that. They think everyone don't know. Inti who call a hospital now who call online ako download the national health insurance now di kwa wo be chi omo. One of the hospitals our Kumasi me youth organizer, national youth organizer for honomo okotua 699 Ghana cedis. Inti me di receipt no free CEO no me bisa no say adenti na oba ya mutua national health insurance even consultation
the current CEO ana
there be our Omo hospital there the medical director
okay.
Or say they don't cover this. I say it's not true. National health insurance covers consultation full amount, and then they gave you opportunity that if you want to people to pay this amount, then we will endorse you. Then you will write a document and sign that yes, I will abide by the amount of money you want to pay for consultation before they will allow you to do that. But Wuko Hospital now they will try to do things that because they know the public they are not aware. And a national health insurance, I hold them liable because they themselves they are hiding the information from the public. And Kaomo Maubia who says, "Say who put a card na Bibia niwa en cover. If something is not covering, then don't receive my card. You can't take my card and tell me that oh this one it doesn't know." The national health insurance say malaria they have their malaria medicine. The test for malaria it pays. So who kona wo infections na omo antibiotics are cover. So who kona wo way they have everything in their books. And the hospital they say hospitals no see cover no cover everything. So what we are saying is that why are the hospitals service providers lying? Then you go into the tariffs. Or when who say tariffs no, the tariffs there's a problem. And until the Adima president say, with what is happening, the president must rise up. Number one, they will have to do a lot of monitoring and investigation on the hospitals. Because one thing is, sorry, say we are buying. Now, uti ho, you were this in NHIA board, mubo ho, you will see you, or this salary, na muti ho amunye bibia. Now, ordinary Ghanaians are suffering. People are dying at the hospitals because they are holding onto your card and the hospitals are saying that they will not accept the card. And amun sorry in koye bibi, you are just relaxing and collecting salary at the end of the day. The PMP, we say no to that because we did not come into politics just to like I know very well say obimu the omo of politics say we are here because we also need power to be able to get something. That is not the reason why the PMP we are in power. We are in power to be able to provide solutions for the people of Ghana. So we are saying that the national health insurance, the government must rise up and monitor and do evaluation on why the hospitals are charging. Do you know the reason why they are charging? One of the reasons why they are charging is because of the tariffs. They have not revisited the tariffs for a long time. We share consultation, we share some of the drugs. Drug will be market, antibiotic drug, about 240 Ghana cedis. Now national health insurance is 30 cedis. So instead of the health providers to come together and let the national health insurance card holders know that we won't treat you anymore until you revisit the tariffs and do something about these tariffs. We are not going to accept you. They refuse to do that. They rather want to put it on the consumer. So in Ghana here, one of the things they do is that they know the consumer is the innocent person. Because would ya shama, maybe me domi, yentimi back together and for me one union against them. So they know that the government they are in one sector. So when they do something, maybe the government will be against them. So they want to rather punish the consumer. That is what everyone is doing in Ghana. It is the consumer who is the hardest hit. And today can say, government must revisit the tariffs. Because the tariffs is nothing to write home about. See what is cervical cancer? Cervical cancer screening is covered by national health insurance. There is no hospital a wobɛkɔ mbɛyɛ cervical cancer screen and screen amount our Ghana ha. When him the money they are paying is too small. Even the kid, when you go to Kolebu to buy it, it's about 70 Ghana cedis or even 60 Ghana cedis. Now National Health Insurance, they are saying that they will pay 40 Ghana cedis or 50 Ghana cedis for the kid. So at the end, me 70 Ghana cedis beko koto cervical cancer screening kit. Now National Health Insurance actually me for 40 cedis. So when the consumer comes, they will tell the consumer that it doesn't cover. This is the amount you will pay. So, but at the end of the day, they will still send a bill to National Health Insurance to collect that money in addition to the one that you paid. So that's what they are doing. So it's fraudulent, and so many things. We are asking the president to look into it. Usha, the time lag for them to pay National Health Insurance service providers is 3 months. Me provide service amount. We see 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and sana wait to America. So the hospitals are looking for means to extort money from the consumer to be able to help them to keep running the hospital
for 3 months.
The 3 months. Yes, SSA government and also their recommendations no so. SSA president na on making sure say 1 month 3 months no wadodo onye this in 1 month and wusa share Sikano, it doesn't go to the consolidated fund. This into the National Health Insurance account. Government see obey yes adiano. Bisa who say why money 2.5% a year contributing ye to BBA and go straight to the National Health Insurance account. It shouldn't go to the consolidated fund. Government be kita sikano on pese ontua National Health Insurance. And service providers are suffering. When they suffer, they extort money from the consumers. So we want government to pay that money straight. And then they should do sin taxes. Like alcohol, diba, let's tax them. Cigarette, let's tax them more. So that we put those monies into the National Health Insurance Fund. Maybe to make it more robustful. Okay. To help in providing good services.
Most answer can say, my recommendation, I think 1, 2, 3, third one, ensuring that the full 2.5% NHS revenue to pay directly into the and also also. Now cigarette I don't say tax that. And
I'm saying that the money should now go to the National Health Insurance. They should tax more. They should tax more because these are things that when people are on them, they need a lot of health care and other things. So they should tax more of it so that Sikano almost straight back on National Health Insurance because whatever is happening at the hospitals, it is an eyesore. It is an eyesore. You will see, say, Obi wo hospital or better no medicine, no. Because ni nipa mu dwane say like almost resika ye free we omu nyam fam baye. The nurses are waiting for them to bring their money so that they will commence treatment. There is no money. At the end of the day, the person will die. Meanwhile, the person is holding on to a National Health Insurance card. So we are saying that the government should admit that there is no any National Health Insurance card anymore. Now it is co-payment. Any co-payment, no. Me say consumer is paying about 85% and the government pays 15%. That is what is happening now. Because it's only the bed. Who could our bed and now consultation they are canning in our. So government pays now 15% of National Health Insurance amount and then the consumer pays 85%, which is so bad. It's bad.
Okay, about ten kan ni di nkomo yi Madam Janet Nabra wono na oye PMP 2024 wo mo presidential candidate na otese ni di nkomo wo mo petition wo mo petition John Dramani Mahama wo National Health Insurance scheme na otese ni no edi ho enkomo no quick one on that what we mo say na fe yen kwada issues no so in terms of basic one more.
Yeah.
Okay, Amate. Abusia ma yentie nkomo yima na fe yaba na dwom kuma ewo emrahye bedwam no nsentwefo nhyiemu de fa yen energy sector no yebekọ na yen wo mo akwakoddi nkomo de ama nanso before that no yewura Ishmael ajekum hene energy expert de kokobo we ma Ghana fo ane minority nyina
kakra me hwehwɛ mu kakra me hu ne de ye nye load management but eno nso kyerɛ sɛ nye load management na sɛ nkane a wɔna sɛ na ni nya nkania na che se problem na da so ho because nkania ne de ECG adwuma mo ye ne so ton nkania ese wo ye dia ne ton na nipa prezo mo didi na o se wuntuni o wadi ane no ho so wuntuni sa pepe mo ya ti bad incident last week me say minister bobo huge amount here was here on the of fund yes my minority more money inside the energy I kind of point na me she can all born me sure say be do ça inti that problem in yen na buy almost say kwa to fuel because gas yeah there last year wo PUS here problem back one year wo pa because some because of to fuel baby sa invoice or month minister say be here over 1 billion for liquid fuel and no sir because a sika energy commission I mean who say the morning na be here they are talk gas 1.2 billion dollars but minister said liquid fuel one be here 1 billion them say I was look at you make sure say any mistake there say viewers be here proof of the purchases because in PMP you know yeah na you say omoko top fuel na yeah na who some near the scan of board and
so o kasi ani a enko emfa show boss boiling point team no see de ni di akire yie na ko so aso ne de ni di akire na obi yi bia nkwanta ya mawate bi se o man sika ne nyina ya dia madam energy dum so
yeah me mama because
baby I come to omudum kan how many times a day
oh typhoid there anytime nsuo be mu na say ento ye crampo na o ma ye light out during MPP era ye hu we bi da so
odum ne
oh endra omudum ye light endra omudum ye light see endra nsuo to ye anytime nsuo be talk typhoid ye light be off it is constant as this thing is it constant as the northern
and it's ba mu John the man ba no to nsuo on potem ana say na time ni na previous administration no moto nsuo to
see typhoid for omutimi that time na President Mahama this President Nanado over power ye hu bit that ye hu bi say nsuo beto na o ma ayewola ye nim say during 1998 era no na sa light be this thing nsuo beto na o ma ye light off but like we have developed and we have bypassed all those things and now we are in a stage say yeah we grandpa ye dancing but NDC for by in fact we've gone like 100 meters like 360 degrees back to where we started from so to me there enamity say we see energy no the amount of money we need to buy gas is 1.2 billion but yet he say energy minister see only what you cry which of the fuels you cry enukwa 1 something billion inti no mo bisa say moto amon fa receive back enu na emi ya no NDC for that time na no mo ye campaign no minim say Ghana for ye nim say Ghana for munim omo nye say munim omo 12 from 2012 to 2016 munim President Mahama and in the crown for sending normal tear. And you know, like they were preaching a holier than thou attitude. And a media maker said there it's becoming too much. The aggression, the arrogance, the way they spoke, as if they were angels. So but jey me no want say omo ba ye omo ye adibone we nyina me say omo nipa no omo nya hu ye o. Then at times it don't on me that they are all the same. Omo nipa no omo ye grassroots for no. They are all in there for something. They've
not seen anything wrong with the omo ye no.
They themselves they have positioned their minds to loot
and share.
So if you see them on Facebook, you see that you post something in the media and you see that they gather. Someone gathers them. That whenever we post this, you guys come and be supporting. So when they do that, you will think that Ghanaians, it's not Ghanaians. So these people are more than what you think. We are dealing, this is not democracy. We are dealing with high-tech people who have studied the system and they are now using illegal means to extort from the system. So you will post something that you think that this thing, then you see that people are supporting what they are doing. No, tell me the reason why people can come out and support the Attorney General for withdrawing cases of people who had criminal prima facie cases were established against them, and then what did they do? They went and withdrew the cases from court, and you could see civil society organization people, you will see so-called academia, you will see people that you think should reason beyond their nostrils supporting them at that time. The same people, upon supporting them for some time, they now went off and kept quiet and now said, oh, it's not good, blah, blah, blah. But they were supporting them. Then you ask yourself, what is the matter? What is happening to our country, Ghana? Ghana is in serious trouble, that we need people who are honest, people who are just, and people who love this country to come and rule us. But do we have those people? Look at the energy minister. He came out and told us that they stole some containers at the Tema, at the port. When he said it, my heart, I said, what? What happened? Only for the person to run for cover. As we speak now, he has refused to tell us who stole the containers. We have heard rumors that he is the one who signed a document to pick some.
Madam Janet, madam, do I make a kind of man call Mansom and young call to no nsentwefo hyiemu de yen energy sector no nsem eba betu dwa na member baako a owo member of parliament a wono ewo committee no so yewura Michael Kwesi Edu wono ofori krom mrahye bedwamni yene no eni enkomo emrasi a yewura atime nka nyum ya boiling point no Omanfm so memo adwo mu akwaba
mejo so
akwana mpom ti sei
nyamya do me ko ya na mo so
nyakopa do yense wo papa
de nyamya
MPP members amowo energy committee so edi nsem bi atudwafa yenkania ene Ghana fosu esu ne nyuma hodra asase egu efise NDC amanyoku ajondo amani Mahamada enim no ne sunsuma akwakoye se dum so enti otwam na ne shadow fa ofia no pepepe na chese nkania na duma nka ede na mo pese mfoni ba na
ana ye ne de na on tren ne ho nhwe adwuma no enye kasa bebre woye ne se Ghana fo hu effects a Ghana fo be hu ane de mfie nwotwe no Ghana fo na wona ma ombeka ache osana na ado apenso na nkane an ejina so enti Ghana fo ni be hu yesa amfo ana chene nto aso enti wo share adwuma minister ye de ahya wonsa wo wo nimdie wo industry why energy committee member for 8 years aye deputy minister pen ana Omanpanyin hwe eye nimdie a won ode sector ne share wonsa enya afi na wo ba be complain a che Ghana for so wo complaining febra ebema investor community no investment community no mom dem sika be ba be share Oman ni mu no Omadwe kwa be o mo se Ghana ha se ni yenkania aye ti se Nigeria de yi edundum sa nti omo fa sika ne enso ma ana ebiem enche bia na omo to nkania bo mu ko 14.85%. ade aye kan se ye hu se nkania ni dundum sa on shada fa nchiremu papa bia nso metro abonten enti on fa nchiremu papa mra na ye hu ade konti nkania ni dundum se ne a edundum sisi ano because Ghana for amamo akonya no emo maton kania mu 14.85%. Sa sika na mo dia to so no e wasi enya corresponding quality yenchie sika say ye ba sa ba bedasu ye chie sika senya ye benya nkania papa ni adem na ye nkania ni begina so e na obekọ adwuma beba na wo ne ma asai wo ofie kwa wo ne ma asai obi ebedasu mu amade ache ene baby bebre na nkania eni ho enti we na ye kasa minister adwuma na ye de ahye ne nsa no onte na homa na ni nkọ ho na one finance minister entrance no mo nhwe ana IPPs ni independent power producers no ye nim se omo ankasa wa ba mu 2017 omo be kọ no omo ko sign contract bi a eno na nkofo bebre frɛ no take or pay contract excess capacity contracts no enti sa contracts no omo ko sign ye no sa contracts no ede e ka ba beto Ghana for so Ghana for tia if we say kania no ye produce ma o de ubeje no eno na utia hoka enso omo contract no omo sign ye ne de so omo produce na wanje an e wo so utia hoka enti Ghana for yenji nyina ye tia hoka enti omo an sign sa contract no enti omo sign IPPs ne contract no omo negotiate no omo hu sani asa contract no omo beye na ebema Ghana for ho ahenha omo we nyina aka ho anema ye sa ye press conference no
wadawma ya Ghana ya nyama Ghana for nti bibia se aban na enya sika emfa ntofango ana so se independent power producers no ena aban no ntimi ntua wo mo ka wo no edoso ana se minister no na wo hu na dwuma so ana aban na enkane energy sector na kasa wansem no emfa ne ho enti ne adu ya na enkomo emu de wa hin na adu
sisi ano minister won ntimi nkyeremu yi wa ka kyerɛ sɛ wa krafa ngo ba ene krafa ngo ni bi baba bedu yensu yenim sɛ free bosomi no munye car power ese aban de omuka enti aban entua bi na IPPs ne de omo no akrokro woni ne class na woni ne car na opeka kama na kania no be produce if you say ontumi sisa na fidie nko enti e wo say fidie ni ye adwuma efidie ni ye adwuma no utua bi e ka de se bi e ka so ka for credit bi enti utua no na o produce mawo na utua no produce mawo enti IPP ne threaten wo so obedum ni mfidie a kaka na ese wo ne minister for finance kana o de ma no enti mi dia mi hu ne se eye sika sem na aban ne mpese o be spend sika because 5 months in the taxes no more jeje sika ne gu o but omo nim se so spend sika na se kania na yetua IPPs ne in dollars enti wo spend ya nipa na obekwa kwosesa dollar na akọ enu nti na omo ka se cedi ne kwa nya ahoden no bebre ka se aban en spend enti ka wona cedi no enya ahoden enti sika na omo de be ma IPPs na ye adwuma na omo de atofa ho amankane na ejina so no omo mpese omo be spend because omo pese cedi ne nsu nya ahoden na ejina ho na omo de propaganda so omo na ama cedi no yes sir enu nti na ohwe fish solutions ayi ebe nyina ka se cedi na yina ye no enhye da anya normal sa nti mama abanye mfa nani enye de ento so ma ye bibi different bi enti we nyina eka ho ana IPPs ne tema no a mo produce no a contractor Omanhama Omanpenny time at 2017 of a corner signing who am I? Na buona omode gi ya no ebona yedin ebona no edin kan normal power yi na ye produce or average no intaya na ema eka ne kosro but e ba fa nwo a yede ma IPPs ndi no aban na kra de ba eno nka IPPs ne ka ho intya no there was energy minister on the finance minister kwatenase no mo hye da yi sika no mo de ka fa nwo infie wotwe na na do ye Nanado ye na afibiano omutua almost 24 billion de fan wo de ma IPPs no de power nkania omuwia excess capacity honorable kenofrata kwa for parliament ko ka say afibia wo tua between $500 to $1 billion excess capacity ninga ne yiska ye twifi oman ni ma ye de ma yi omo producing nkania
it next time to asia sa aka no enyina na ye ka NDC aba John Dramani mama da no enhyehyɛ bɔne a wɔyɛ to hɔ ɔman no ɛna yɛdu de aduru
isa na tie pepepe ntia ya mete so mu su ana mo yɛ me nwanwa sɛ mo enhyehyɛ bɔne a mo yɛ to 2017 na mo kɔyɛ na mo nim sɛ mo de bɛhyɛ na na adokɔn ho ama ne ho akyerɛ no ana na afidie na sɛ yi mu ankasa afa afidie na yi mu amukra mu yɛ su kra kyɛn ne ayɛ ba ya yɛbɛkura adeɛ ne ma adeɛ ne tumi egyina ayɛ no
enti sɛ de akanfo bobu sɛ sɛ wosu dua mu makwaku a ona boto abɛ no so ma me
ebe we de minimum
ɛsɛ sɛ wosu dua mu makwaku a ɛsan ba wo a so nti we no sɛ de ɔmo hyehyɛ na asa ko bua bɔ ɔmo ansa na nei
bua bɔ ɔmo
enti na kyɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ nsusuɛ pa any nimdie bia no mututu sa na mo no
ai se sabre no omde omni so mo sign contract bi eja ho akokeke ana omudi jana na do ho ntie ne ba ani yesu say contract amaye enyu ani yehu say yesu kren kotihwe ntie wo se yeso mu sa ani yeso mu ye making sure say Ghana fo nyankane adam enfie nwotwe afi mu amaba the same contract na mo sign ya no na ese abekyekere mo kon
eti wenu ni hu aye ne sese aban koso toa so ana de oye se de oye no ho kokwasa yi okoso toa so sa ni hu aye going forward ne say
aja ye ni yesuro ne say energy committee yesuro ne say okoso ye kokwasa sa wan hwe bedu ba bi na mfidie ni bi na omunya fanwo e ma ne mpawa ebedu ba bi na IPPs ni bi edudu mo mfidie na fi ye beko dum so na John Mahama edi jaye no Omanfm John Mahama di jaye ne e ba san ba beko dum so mu ene anwe ne se kakra but omo mpese omo beka mu no kwenti omo manage ne kakra but there be bebre o ho a ene dum so ne kwa na ekoso mantem bi o ho a edi omo ntumi nya kanea e ma ade nche omo dem be 6 hours na aba 6 hours no ma de sumu 6 hours duma ene koso no enti hwese ene say aban no ye kasa fe no aba foforo bosumi aye be wramu na chese wetwa half of the year 6 months enti hwese ko next month no ebi asabe de okoka o mekasa na mo bae mo koye nche na afi na ye pisika ye hwese fi 6 months ko fi 6 months na aban na tumi nya ska bebre wa raise treasury bills bebre taxes bebre abem media kranka omutumi present budget for nti by now ni sika bibrabem nti ehwese from next month no say nkania na enjina so any minority on energy no ye be pe bibia ka kire minister no
me ra jina so kakra ma me na one of the energy experts e wo Ghana hanom Ishmael Ajekum hene e de enkomo bi atu dwana mpacho ti ma me na se ubenya ho nkomo kakra ama ye dia wadaro ma ti ma me
load management but and also say near load management as in Kenya or one as a still na young Kenya and that's a problem that's all because in Kenya the ECG juma we are so moton Kenya I say we hear the anetona the purpose of embedded in our wing to me we be an no on soon to me and farm mom yes I prepare juma we are but in said engineering last week meeting say minister bobo huge amount bi a say nom the better farm. Yes, my minority more money inside the energy. Ghana for in America. She cannot all born. Many sure say to do so. Inti say problem in yen then buy. Almost say you go to fuel because gas. Idea last year what PUS problem back one year what part because some because of to fuel baby sa invoice or more. Minister say be here over 1 billion for liquid fuel and Nusa because Sika Energy Commission I mean who say afternoon and be here they are talk gas be $1.2 billion. But minister say liquid fuel one be here 1 billion and say I was look at you making sure say any mistake there and say POS be here proof of the purchases because in paper you know yana you say omoko top fuel na yana who some near the sa en common you move be the anybody actually because it's kind of board and say
yebra wadaroma wasuma
say the ura ismajikum kaya no na ne ya adwen sɛ sika na minister abobɔ so no wɔ soro na ɛna nso hwɛ dollar na aba fam nti dollar na aba fam no wokɔtɔ fa ho a amount na wotɔ ne first no nhia saa amount ni sisi a nti ni nyina ya ade a yɛne yɛde yɛni bedi akyiri ni ahwɛ sɛ Ghana benya value for money na the right fan no omotumi enya e de amaye ana ebiem yenyim problems na what sector no transmission losses, distribution losses no yenyim ana excess capacity charges yenyim enti with all these problems in sight no minister he no nim problems na sa no oba beje adwuma na aye enti expect say ye betete say or complain the ye hwene say to fan power sector no ni issue ye fa ho abeto de ama mfidie na ye adwuma ye we enough capacity wo honom President Kufado ko the solar fry ye wo solar 55 megawatt ye wo 90 megawatt and also eba we de na omo ye no wo ho yendi 90 megawatts eba kalio e de wo honom ye wo we hydro wo ho ye wo VRE and so thermals na wo sisi ye thermal ni BTT 1P akọ amomaso ye yi bi akọ amomaso eno ekwa kwesi kumase na abo ama kumase call north power no aye stable ye wo nyuma bebra MPP aban ye wo substations aye sisi aka box supply ni ade lines na carry nkania no we say lines ni bo ha na esusa nti power na fam ni na esusa ene na na Kufado be ko wasesa lines na dodo na use 330 kV lines ebi fi Kumasi ko Bogatanga in Sawem ene chese wa ye adwuma bebe investment for power sector no senya ye nkania ebegina so nti we de wo de wuja ye no obi aba odi bebra ba be ka ho ama umpo de wuja ye nanka de etete kon emi akon ma nipa home eti anya nipa no be watumi abesane ahoma na ma industry ne enya breeze kakra nti wo de wo ba ye no wo de ansa wo ba be so ba be ye to aso nti kasadodo ne na ye ka the minister Antonebo
okay
because hu na o de to aso na omo manka ne ni ngina so because 14.85 na ya tu ne nya de ketua wo enya de ketua ne hu ne sa no 14.85% na ya omato nkane mu no the whole of last year ya anto nkane mu this year ya tu 14.85
ashasi mpo na 14.5
for 14 enya 14.5 for 85 almost 15% into sabe what to 14.85 awudi discount no and emenu nyina ye tua ye to light bia ye tua and was say to be corresponding reliability and quality of power. Yasama no.
Yeah, but that's any mess when you dad now ne boiling point didn't come Omanfm. Bibi actually adwin said oh man e be san so aba ne no be din komo.
Mesmo da monte para a main come
on count. So we see a penny out to say, you know, AD and Como and you may know a year on Munyam for Michael Edu, or yeah, Ofurikumu, and Mashibu Jim to say, you know, AD and Como and you may.
Shaping the nation. Oman.
Chama Mackenzie.
And his voice is like.
Munching some person back.
And on better.
Energy sector.
Energy sector. I think it's a near money there, doors of Kaka.
Now, maybe I told you, Kanya.
I'm doing the
How often
does it? And they'll be doing it. You see, the most annoying part of it is we are the end of some renukranum doom. Nothing. Why basa uhunya onyebi. Enti doom sonny dear. Enko yesa. Na me de ya mechanical cray we say nini na no normally boils down to management.
Okay.
Yes, at the end of the day, I believe so Abekai 2017 Yera Boacheja Eba ena there was major problem. And so within 4 months, you know, Yera Boacheja could be to me a yisadum so in nephew. Now it all boils down to management. Now buying no sika on to me find to ya Ejuma Sebi on my Ejaframano. You can't say
independent power producers.
Yes, I know there unse o can twi na yede.
Okay.
Omo maye
Ejamframano. Wontimi ntua
omoka.
Obeyi sika tua omoka ya ne yase kuro.
Because still
and she born na so na yeto ho.
Debitio and this ya ban omo nhede ni management o. Omo ba yenchendi no doso. Enti no pena sebe wo mutrim. Yewra Boacheja ko ebe hia sampanifo yi ekuokuoi. Any omuko apambia ekwan obefa obetua omu nyina aka oni omo hyehye no omo so omo te ase omo ye adwuma ne mane ye fe eno nti na dumso na efi ho no dumso ne nya bibia nya kakaye o eye how wa obe manage nkrofo na omo supplying sa nyema we na ekwan obefa obetua omo ka eye major thing because sabi onipa no amount service onso a we say mami ntuaneka na we ntuaneka obeden the amount de so maba krom ne ma de ba de ba be supply aye adwuma pa ma na so we ntuaneka obeden ne mum so hwe ska no so ya na mudu untumi ntuani nyina ye rajo mahama aircon 2017 sani awa kan no nhihye oye to ho no nda chesa chichi obi ansa enti no mo ankasa no mu nya nimdie bi nyansa bi mfa ho enya adwuma no enti MPP bae no omfa ho nyansa se ene ye ni sa nipa kowe entrance ni ye ni omun kasa na se ni omun kasa ebi ombetie yen nipa look nyame bo ni wiase kura no o de kasa na bo wiase o ense wo abotre na wonimdie a eye kasa e kan de oye den a ye bede esan se ye Ghana fo ye bede o ka ne mum so fa kwan bi so na ni nipa ko ni saafo no e kasa ombetu wase no mama oni awo hwehwe fango ya sama ye kan look at this time fango aba form up to 25%. 25%. Enti no mi huni enti aba we se ontumi enye from 80,000 per barrel about all the way to 60. Okay? From 80 to 60. Enti mi huni enti aba we nko a owo ho no. As at May, a barrel is $60 for a barrel. Niembisa said, "Den China aban we enya ho akwanya." Un say empen bebrede bia meka se Saudi na de e begi tumi a. Tumi ni de se be obeji o. Na kwan ya obefa obeye no. That is where the problem is. I so bia owo fi on ne back ne back kola we di 10 years. Na kola nbe hwe ne papa no the towel and a ro ne ka. The purpose of towel no say ye di gare. Okay? That's down so you said the rocker. Now, 10 years, the question will be said, na me papa nieme na ye okay ana okay enti no omonto to ye ne omhyehyɛ bi no eya ne nkoyi insisi so esan so omunni you see there's something I call skill. No matter what, everybody have to attain a skill. You have to have a skill ayede ye niema bi yamfa nipa bi ankosi baabi to say because eyamanyosem ne ye enti no nya di obi akosi. We should get the expert, people that knows how to do it. Ghana, that is our problem. Oh, essence ye betumi ayama na yeye. And so now politics intino, ye de obi abeko obi a otu odum asebe onni hu akwanya bia no. Ye de na koto. Enti ene se ye ka say dumso ba. Dumso enye new thing now. Because ye rajo mahama mreso no. Ye da dumso mu for 3 years. Then it's a sign. Internet says samba, and yet just a young one. So we back as a doom saba. It's a normal because of my number. Oh, and you would name who and what can the because Anka Sebi say fango aba a form 25%. Well, that's okay. Lorry fair 25%. Is that what we are seeing at the
Pumps, Nana.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that what we are saying? No. So it means that they are deceiving us. Because above from all the way to 25%, it should reflect on the pumps.
And yes, 15%.
And yeah, 15%. Yeah. 25%. I'm talking about 25%.
Okay.
Barrel, no. From $80 to $60. You can go and search for it. Enya de young one obi afa ni phone no hwe. Okay, above from to that level. So my question is, then tina ban we struggle to manage these things. Since omu nim ho akande nim de na ye de ye no omu nim enso ma beji 2 minutes be ni ye. Ghana 40 onum na ye hwe om. Me de mpaebo a me bo ma om emre bia ne said. Nyame mo munyansa ne ahoɔden na yɛde yɛ no muntumi fan hwɛ Ghana for na yɛn ma yɛwɔ street ne so ne ɛbrɛ o ɛkɔm de yɛn ɔho nti nneɛma bi ɔmo yɛ politics bi ɔmo yɛ no ɛma yabo ɛntɔ yɛ bo so dabi ɛntɔ yɛ yɛm yɛsugu yɛ mu paa because at the end of the day yɛn yɛ sɛ sika nanka sɛbi ɛndɔ yɛ a yɛn nuanom ba yɛ ɛsan sɛ gold ɛkɔ soro bebree no enti no. And here, Mr. Sami Jamfi to me, first card the chiche free. Omba abemu da benya sabi o chiche ska free. O to me che $10,000 so obi mfa nkoto fuel.
Nkoto fuel ni koko.
Onkoto fuel ni koko. O to me che 10,000 because sabi amanyo ko bi prepare a form ho e ma om. No mo de look empen bebre ye nim send this ba. Om de ni omuni ma no no. Om be ba no no masa be say no. Ombedi sikana abano na me look de bia ya meka say NPP eya me di omo ya obebre ye nim de ana nim ye nso ye bechichire ni ye ni aye ne fefefe ne mo dwane ahantan ti ni asan jamu asan mendisi no mata bese no Ghana aye ka se Ghana aye timu say yanya amanyoko bi antra oman mu anche and follow the process. Normal manage here. Look, I'm telling you, Ghana be say ya Cobra, Obi Baba be ni ye no be so be say no. Look, nanka fang mo sema ye kikani the management. Abai be ye de adwuma pa na ban aba be ye. Aye so much important. Sanka sebi obeka say dollar eba form na eyo no no ye. O de ye ma obi e mi say aban ba ye. E de be intervention no aba be ye a ye beka say aban asa sika.
Ache sanitary pad.
Unfortunate.
Shaping the nation.
And you be saying, and the Aba we pano. Then nom the Aba, a dear Juma nom the Aba, 24-hour economy in Pobisa or say DVLA and the passport office. So sad of a country.
Post office on back, Ghana post back on.
Just say, I said, I see you said, like Omu Ghana for 1 grow. 24-hour economy now, who promise youth of this land. So ba ebi be ye adwuma no pa ebi be ye passport office e honum na sebe oba be run 24 hours. DVLA ana be run 24 hours. Enu mpom ye misa se otumi ye yana. wabeka gu mframam sɛ ɔyɛ
sɛ 12 midnight now kotwa o picture passport officer near flow.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, what Oyarefa near flow.
Let me take that risk. And I do 12 no. Now me say me call passport office. Doesn't make sense. And now sabi and sakraya ba ye bet to me like go bet to me ako online ako postu near mama ye dia atro like obi dia bro fie no. What say the obe running in 24 hours. Now 24 hours you don't have factories in this land. Also babe running 24 hours. You see this for net there na da no munimu no. Enwa no mo ye. Esa so mbe ba betum futu egu Ghana fo ani. Ghana fo nso sebi o mesra me ma me ni menua no. Aye say edu ba bia na ya wunti no. Ye de abufu akwakoto aba keke. Enti ye bedi na da ne na da achi. Ya kwakoto aba eti amanyoku anka sebi. Odi ye man ne kɔ nanim. E wom say edu ba bia MPP fo nso ahanta enti no. E mani be ye basa. But mo man yan hwɛ. NDC ni MPP. One or Baba mo to me ye ma ye atoto ye. NDC about 5 months ye. Yemsa said dead juma potin and NDC at the abentia omuka say dollar eba form. Dollar na eba form ni sansem no omuke kanina. Enya no kre. Look, the trade war between USA and China, major, is what is bringing all this thing down. And moreover, so Ghana Bank of Ghana have injected 490 million into the foreign exchange market in epu ya no me ye
busumi atwamu
eno na ma cedi no eba form and the foreign inflows aye bebre because amanfo are not demanding for dollar. And it's not anything that this government have done, because all this money are to be used to pay a kaya dede. And munsa as if sabi ye nim near cost will be asking sika o man inject into krono bebre na ni na ya hihye papa MPP yate 2 ansa na ye fi abem and it omo de omaba I say omo ba be di bronya Omaba na sanya mawe na nesuso gu omano. Inti omo hu the value of it. Eno mpono ana fangu kra samba form no muntumi nyesika enkoto. That should tell you said they don't know how to manage the economy. They are just there coming to tell us story. Sika omako to some to koto fangu kra. Eno na that is impediment because enopa no munim. Yamfa kwanya bi empesika emfi abanimu. And then you ask yourself, is it a country that we are managing? Tebesre ya maame mo amutiti fie. Ya no ma ye wo street ni so accommodate yen no. Eya mo ma ye ni nso nda ho. Enye obia keke a obeba beka ne ope bi a kire yen no. Ni agina tum sa. Eya ye mbisa ye ho. Hwan na onim ye? Hwan no nim de? Esanse ye hu ni sa na yeah, the two me show being say, at the end of the day, they are going to be accountable to us. It's not just a matter say, yeah, the bibia, yeah, the two me show being say, and it's for and to me more samrane answer, and cast almost not. Or mama,
see the Egina.
Yes, Egina, and no credit.
I'm
telling you, yes, and so I know no di dum swaba. Ukra the scan crady a biabao, Ukra scanning be, and so who said me with the Bayer Juma. And that is our problem. Management. Sabi almost store almost shop no. Ye me say ubie o shop kitu ebi na one manage shop ni wia. What happened? And that is how the country is. Because Ghana ye ton obi obeba abeye Omanfm no. Or the Ghana ko si apagwa no so. No waton Ghana na Ghana nyamfaso e de ahwe ne ma e wo fie. Na se de man na se wo de won ton na ka na ukobo amayen dia ene na wonye opani papa wo hwe fie. Esan se de ama se bra na Ghana nso nya mfaso se ne etumi kwa amanyo ekuro bi so ekobo besia no yeso ebetimi aye adwuma nya sika ne bi agu ho na kuro fufuro bi nso abebo besia fie nchen Your resources may be good on Mr. Saden. And let me be honest with you. Gold board on Muti is good. Sika eba gold muno from 51.73%. That is 175 per ounce. That is 2024. And then I got 3,300 per ounce. In Ghana between January and May. And to be said, gold no baby I do no. Yes, slow. And to say, gold echo do in Pempensora. That should tell you, say, Sika ebeba kronum na bedos o dollars ebeye bebree. Enti ano so eboa ama sa ye dollar sema ekokoso no. Like eboa enye send si abeye dwumadin bi ama niema bi atutoye. No. The benefit of how MPP government arranged things before omufi abem. Eno mfasodie ana ye hu no. Enti se NDC beka say omo bae ana CD yes omo pension na dollar na ekọ form de na yemi so ti ebetimi sustain no ana metin so say yes e ba be ti transport fares so 15%, which is very good. Yemi say yati fango so sa e wo ye fuel pumps ni mu ana enti sa driver no koto spare parts no peppers for na ekoto omo ni amara so matete so ana
ma men na me ho na me ko keep the ba ni abehwe eno ne galamsey ho ansensem no na yetime di nko ba quick one no enyino yadumu kanea so boiling point nti wo bre wo pese wo bomodi na wutie bomodi na ko Franco Trading Enterprise for na ono na phones papa phones that just wo pa de Franco Trading Enterprise no ma phones ni bi na oma obi a oho eno beboa e ma dumso kura no ubetimi eti boiling point down so wetimi do adwenkyere etimi edi aba enti o se men kanche ne no kwans na otom home appliances bi ano corner so ya onsa ebeka bi ewo ho no mo TV no range from 32 adequacy 100 inches sounds na air conditions 1.5 to 2.5 chest freezers no will be a washing machine micro blender na for CCTV cameras ni no o sounds so ewo ni nyina bi eso so ewo ho no mo de sese wo ye nyina ne se Franco ni branches no edoso ye papa enye dada na onim se na e wo circle na esi an wonya bebre na no etime account se be na free abri jankama free aye mi atenten ko circle no ofre na no a kire ba bi a wo no ne branch e ben no akotobu wo 40% discount na wo to ade bi afi na so ya obeyi afi so e de ama wo numbers na 0246422338 and I say 0555939311 Franco Trading Enterprise yen nim say phones papa fie ene ho nti bomodin na onene eni enkita ho enwumre yi ya dro yi say onya kakra na de to tekrema so na ope bites papa emma hangover na ochina wo kwadwuma nya afi na wo bre bia waposo be ye wo ya na ye jaga 4 bites no na won saka ebetimi abo afi say ye de yankasa ye kwaye mu nubra dua hini ni hamamba mako 46 na ye de aye ento no ma emo ahoden ema wotimi ejina na papa emfa hangover bia no emfa mi to pabi nanom e wo drinking sport bia sounds na member nyina no empe tabia takum jibi na ebeboa papa give us about center omada roma internet yadia udobi ejane premature ejaculation ejane rashes a egu oba ne bema ya himfio kama say ade ahimfie kama na rashes egu ono na senia masanso na eye ugu nsuo a yawo a ebemu ina no give us p capsules no betu ase ema ho atumi ato yesanso give us co capsules enso eno so ehwe sisiyade ayemtim koko ebetu ase ema ho atumi ato so ka pi ni co capsules no bo a eje adwuma 10 give us yesanso eye heba mixture so won no so etridi yade ne etu ase typhoid etu ase sanso ena waposo na ye ya wanu atu ntimi didi immune system no na yewika a serve as immune booster a bit to us here now I'm one day now immune system no I strong kai say immune system is stronger and the team fight infections are holding nano Emma 8 top give us GC a year mixed and in the capsules so so can any meaning boom so and also 8 year demand 10 to fret give us for say ya dancing episode the moment announce in Chimubia na wo pay na one or more edin komo bia wo drugstore pharmaceutical shop o pe bia be go aton so na one or more edin kita home free one more 0543 222 470 0543 222 470 na say 0506 851 135 na one more M1 na on sa intiminka sa edu papa ibi on say garlic edu papa garlic eye enuanu bi mu ahondin bi wo mu a eboa nipadua no pa enso se ne wie ne nka ntini na dodo na no ene enye ho se wono mu ebetimi awie ene ntina me no ka sei Spanish garlic mixture and afi capsules abab German so a obenya bi ato ewo pharmacy shop bia ne drugstore bia ben bia no se koba se kesiye mroso ananso se hypertension yade no enka bon no kasa enka ifu anu ba no enye enka papa sanso enam krom hua obu ane da wuntumi enna oba obu nsa ya wo obu anso ka no ho a obetiti no ho sa ha no betu ase etimefo ya sanso ewo jinko capsules a eno so boa moja no timi je husan wuntiri mu ene adwuma boa ma wo sanso kakai ene ama bi obu ade kura ne benkum a ono ohwe onifa ohu sa onsanka jinko capsules ni bia ebetu asa ha ni na se ema ho etumi ato o numbers no 0266 114 111 0266 114 111 o betumi aboa ema nchiremu bia ope ene nkomo bia no o mama onsa etumi aka ni medie no e boiling point
shaping the nation. Oman.
Mamene Ernest Kwaku Boatin. Bonman is a KB. In KB.
Ima.
Energy set.
It's been a while.
And I sent it to her.
Oh, you must sound to from it's been a while. Yana Mitiosa, many idea, many aji, Mima. That's that damn back. Another way, Mamma, what about cooking to Mamma? Mamma mentioned, I mentioned. But here for now, Gabby Manina, MP Michael Chubefi. I'm a former MP, you know, but there no opportunity to get some channel because he gave I mentioned Gabby Manina. I'm a constituency secretary. I won't frame a crime.
General Secretary issue statement. I do hold him. I be a very hodgman. A very hodgman means to cry. Now, I'm charity for say, I did a magic minister. Ima. Na John Dramani Mahama and na mamu na me Mahama de ima enyame wawa NDC amu enyame wawa wo hwe NDC emra 2012 by a default a year made a mechanic say default because it could appeal court by decision of the Supreme Court judges and of which Sata Mamuji Tumu no almost say court to the papa. At that time, I'm going to 5-4. I come Mahama new opportunity. So man, that time they are doing so much. It was chronic. A year any year then, any year ekai. Yeah, that doom someone. 72 hours, which is 3 days. Near Nyakania and Nyakania 24 hours. Yeah, Sunny them we are coyas. I ain't the ripple effect. The bar on my moon. Sabi a month for show Munuma. A month for Wausuhum, your Coco Hospital, and Sana Ebe assess who can now to attend cities for what? Say fuel like the power generator. Me no na me ba studio honoma. Ye bejani ye kasakra, and more wabonto biti na yasem. And na me no kasa udu kofodia. Sisi ame no kasa kofodia. And put them na udum so. Sisi ame no kasa. Ye udum so mu. Eti ye mu bi de ye kai the character of NDC. Ye kai suba o modern edi. Aye John Dramani Mahama ne NDC ye catch them so musu no mo bani when it come to energy sector na they are no more nyade. But Ghana find it enti at that time NDC be catch yes me no me no ka the media me wan say media so to the dia omo have omo catch yes say dum so omo solve yansa no mo ye den omo ko mebo say say na omo catch omo so nti exactly we shouldn't give credit to MPP. Na yenye hwe ma kokotu se ba omi akra akoka oba bi se ade amo amode aba no se mo so over na eden which I know say na fallacy
and ne by 8 years down the line ima kyerɛ me sɛ dum so bɛ ne ɛkɔ mu yɛbɛkɔ do wokae sɛ napo ɛbɛka sɛ ɛyɛ siesie obiara nim sɛ power deɛ ɔma na fault aba ne yɛma announcement sɛ ahamo bɛkɔ off
na normal high tension so
exactly normal routine NDC di triano cansem ene na me ada roma to da bia ya meka sɛ nyankopɔn onye mistake o power no manya for the past 5 months in what are we waiting? I say look at the ranting of the minister. Now minister me need to deal with him. From day one oba okoshia committee a yebusa no so wakwa containers over something report over 3,000 later on one kasaba say okọ and container on one akọ so on the parliament ye vetting occurs on what in any ko dey ekohu ye as a no by 1,350 yebusa na ensem bebre
sana obeka che Ghana former Ghana for kasa aban otwam no trimo dey
you see
oman nyama go osai na chese
you see me say me nim say in opposition Dr. Mahmoud Baumia make this statement 2016 so 2015 catch say it is a financial issue. It is not what a technical issue. Dum so na econo. And technical say the me chairman ka say it's a financial management. It chana no kasampa boache jakoba na poba any crap no ba omo toto niema. Ehwehwe niema. It's more about odin katua no more than on produce anymore. Then they could see 8 years without a friend saying a power failure. And NDC Bemo, young minister, maybe crop in sort of catch say we are left with what 2.5 or 2 hours 2 and 6 days of the day. Do we have just 2 and 6 days answer na power? After you born now, minister in light. We know say a care down. Massa say the amamo sir, it is an asset, it is liability. It's what about to asset. NDC by within short time. Yes, we move to our national service for can and we move kunyawe. Ya kadum some MPP for na nya katwo. This is a time Ghana for mumenya the mumenya serious. Ye nim say dum power energy sector Ghana there and major problem of most of the African countries. And industrialization because so and then because so even your health system because so you need energy. Answer na media ne baby am say enekofo do am fi by ye dum kane ato. Adwuma mo ye nyina sebe na ada for phone no bi be ko online no kwa power be no de be power na e obeko online obetie nsema ya kan nyina it's an exercise in futility. It's energy there ehun ya omandia o develop. Look at the informal sector, hairdressers any omo mo siesie phone ne barbers ne ho nema. These people add to the economy. Into bana energy side want me manage here na John Dramani Mahama. These are the people no ever your friend say deputy minister of energy Emma of failure in no by also what time na ba the minister of energy, which means say wa ba ne kwenye serious or omo ba be solve Ghana business and na uba office said the how we share budget o mu ready ya me hwe mu din ya me so na and this enya de omo mini wealth for Ghanaians uba o se part obeton ama o de be ma school for and no dey we twabo almost 240 something million Ghana cedis say o de ba be chiche part na sebi wo business wo company na o pese udija obi o de sa part di ba be chenkolo obi nka senye social intervention some of this thing aye nemum yembusa say last month o chema omo no this month obetima sa cha omo na part da GSS for sebi me ba o school o chairman last month this month abechairman and next month abechairman. What is the nimdia wo mu say na sa amount country yentimi so obi asa na ba ntimi nya den emfa nya factory bi ye be produce this part na school for no money na a cheaper price and na taxes was so no akwa part now the Mahama heading it is ye ma make presidential candidate or not or can be ima this is a time Ghana for mama ye hu say NDC banner ma banner they are not serious omo ba be lutu no matter omo wi no ka so is health insurance ima last month I said this month 2 weeks I say Mahama akwa lunch health care system. I say Mahama care, Mahama care. So what is the logic in it? Health insurance or hokra, yes, struggle ye huano. Uwo sika o de beshema, and yano na o de beshema no expand no. And then to go to the various facilities, whether private sector or government sector. So bit mark obekwa assess health untua more than 50 cities, 100 cities now. Look at the vulnerable people. To the bia me hospital na me ko share o ma mene omo etete wona hwe ba bi fi ba na ye bobo 200 people request me adwane fi hospital a omu ni discourse ntu no ma fa kwatiri kwa no ma adwane ko na wanya sika so person oboa o hye healthcare ni system ade say ukote another say mahama care ukosi hospital for frama na agenda 111 amo say eye fake enya de aga na fo yen fo ye ni ntu so eye fake eno de ehun hiamo eno de se ehun tu kwa kote mahama care hospital be no mko akwa access
tie the Anthony at YouTube the about in Sempera. Oh, okay, I'm saying what I'm saying is Mahama want to replace Mahama care policy to that of NHIS to achieve their campaign message. It's a simple cry. It's a strategy.
From Kufuor time, they about health insurance. Yeah, they ma buja for vulnerable people like omokwa para ni kudi, any aspirin, ombeti manya be normal access na, any omaya ne basa. Say Mahama care no babe fight different management ana. And the Babekana, who yen is saying, and the media and the civil society organization, or more munim the essence commuting a question, a mobile and change yen kasa, and now to see almost start here day, take advantage of the vulnerables. Me mammy and net or Jasso Buja, Yima, food, Jasso, your ornament, Jasso Medina market or in ne Koshe, ya $6 night, ever for me, wolf, yin, me MPP Babefuso. Social record and 16 cities or 15 plus. MPP 14.7 granted. Now Oko Udu Kufudia Yawo Custos Akesia amount access and Metimaka say Bako Prince Charles Custo BNZ Kufudia Udu SD Hospital or Anna Ahimfi Custos. Messi Ubio Koto wins Adaka Bako near 370, which is Satana dollar was a 14.7 and dollar na babedu 12.9 co market co the same cost on the the price is what 500 and something. It's a man saying.
That is it. Nanka bafom ana sebi. Fufi antuata shani ye fi on. Nemu yankanzo hu say omom ko form niema as at that time no. So dollar bafoma you don't expect them so until niema so it's not possible.
And stable, but this time no. Esa koso. Eja market kubusa sa maku ya ordinary maku ya to sisi yi bako enne bako 50 pesos. Maku just pepper no bako 50 pesos. This is the economy. Satam 2024 December mu ntisa.
And some brand focus is not into agric. You see, Kroma say ebeye pa agriculture should be one of our key things that we have to establish and establish it very well. Look, Sebema what you want to dia den bi na ka. Nanso ya ja ye ni to
because
baby sika wo energy baby ebenya bibi kakra afi no eno na aban no ani ana make us Ghana there. Akwa say ye boy chaskele we ba no abeboy we so ba no abeboy. Ye misa say nhihye papa ba na NDC ediaba we je miso meje o mrekaka ye misa emra na NDC eba aban mu ye resi edin kachi aka say electricity crowd omo ye omo boju akra adwuman oba
24 hour economy 24 on bet so amam
na oma ye adwuma na nyumre
employment crowd by na 3
Mrs. Nada the NDC chase ye kan nada kesia the best
because
Nankake say Majami Bien, I mean to be crowned to blade in Fenima.
Oh, where they are to blade.
So painful. Oh, and you know, NDC dear in Nada and just some they get to me no
exactly Ghana for are falling to me. Say a never be a normal bar say young boys none must say ya be Chemohanma, not me talk in 5 cities. It has been there for how many years? 3 years. Kube coconut first now 4 cities. I am a croma for 5 cities. And ne kube to kube back 7 cities. A pan saying, Kenka Namode says a Ghana phone to aba, ain't I can 5 cities, and the market cover 7 cities, 10 cities neighbor kinky. Why? These are the reality of Ghanaians said they face 14.48% electricity a yet. It is huge and serious. Yen nam do so that in the cost of doing business, right? Akonenim Oba betu electricity, I know the electricity there. obi a wakɔ adwuma wabrɛkɔ a onya ne fine sɛ ɔhyɛ no wanya ne TV bi ahwɛ more TV na ɔde ahwɛ na oba abɛto mu 14.something%.
Me pacho say dum ketia say ye resi dum ketia. O say oba be ma omom ye welders ni we oba beti so
oba wa ye.
There be say them petrol say NDC for na da nom de da Ghana for so empem bebre ni ye jitu mu no. Eno ni asem because oba be mu na say wo say oba be yi the energy no better so. Yeah. That's all bamum na da na the buy and that's also say they call 14.7
something. Na oba be ya want no can say. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, salary increment obi ja 25%. All ko abem na say na abanya no oja 25% increment in salary, workers pay salary. Na oba ye no wa ba be o de amam 10%. Is it not insult? Emre bi ne your friends say labor union. Legon ha ya me ama matam legon ha na professors doctors ejina kwamu shiase kwamu ejina opongro kwamu so mo ko demonstration adan ya oman ni mo ayeden adan ya galamse nti adwuma bibia yen close bibia ene where are they runs for example me lecture political science lecture owo hefa eno timi kasa you see some of these things no ya be ma Ghana fo ahu me de makase energy me compare kania Ghana ni o me kofodua dwabe ni o say ene no kra 100 cities and 50 cities no koto prepaid na edi ne say 15 days as so okoto a ebedi in 10 days on function team at the end of the day o salary na yeso yato so no den 10% na de ma wo meanwhile yato anya no ko prices of commodity are still escalating kosoro na me no to water bill ye kon saying say driver for na yesi fuel say dem me chairman kai for the percentage international market per barrel no 25% reduction send accumulated to the pump station. These are some of the things in reality as there na John Dramani Mahama any energy minister when it comes to the energy there a driving nation there man ko nanim there you say how the total failure or failing civil society organization are quiet and other sister political parties you know almost we don't know. And no social media commentators kasa do omni afa no Ghanaians are struggling. Ghanaians are suffering and no shakola now we 30 cities cry man no for TNT go school e ba na dua no be di cry it is so serious and baby am okra na me fi say okra nya capital e mo cry yenti ACDs yenti e mo ACDs so 10 cities near the account economy no within 5 months no e niema e niema start e koso. Even just a basic things like you deco yenum irrespective of dollars the air form no enema na the air cost. These are what we need say Ghana for better. Ima enye easy energy need dey say ekuyan me first na me limit here e be 25 cedis say e kwa 30 cedis because you pass on to the what ordinary consumer. Yeah, they are not or anything so or course hairdresser anyway no say bibia ba be dey bibia ba be ka ho e ba be factor. Meanwhile the same salary at the man no 10% in Ghana for your corner say the chairman gold board fine policy aye dey buy ya baba na so e nya bo baba say baba galamse nti gold board baba muti e be yebedi so come okay energy me aye me flag bearer o kan ye say monto this is the policy or the call say this time our globalization population is increasing. This time we can't depend on a friend is saying IPP anywhere, but there is what solar energy about 3,000 megawatts solar and it will be about investing to Ghana. Mama said they want to me and then he just was say what are we seeing now? Install capacity install capacity we over 5,000 megawatt it be quiet then yenti me use MPP by the 1,006 and the back count. NDC John Dramani Mahama by all the 24-hour economy. Now come if it's a 24-hour economy there, you boost a friend say you call it 3 times, we call 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours. And now what are we seeing? Say so more we feed the Juma omode bojo kramo catch and some more than laborers and number more before my Juma no my there ma take the cost much omuka. In there akwako saying they say all what they say more than 14.8 something about so. They say over last Saturday na me per plumbing bi akwakoye me call around 6 o'clock 7 o'clock Saturday stores ni na close I'm saying what?
Adentia.
And not minister 24-hour economy product. These are the stores of product. At least, 10-12 problem. Shops in India close to when some just very serious.
Mr. Okanshi ko omkrani maba. Na ko bi se Okanshi say ene ma ekose. Obi a complaining. Ene ma hwe minimami bi oton week ewo Okanshi o NDC.
Okay.
NPP time ho. Na mami edwa odi ene sika wonya no. Ene okem. Na me de empem bebre ya na me say me mfan e finance so nhye Ghana fo. MPP amanyokuo no yedi Ghana fo hwamo yedi Ghana fo hwamo to the extent say minua so for so udimede na obetimi aya yemfa dwa ni ahantan entra ni pakwan so yedi dwa ana tintinti obi ka chese ye ntie ni obi ka ni obi abeka bia mfa ye ho ene ye nne ene bebia ya ba bedu sanke tumi transfer hwe ye. Because look, amanyo sem de yasuma djuma o. Yasuma djuma. Enti wudi ahantan NDC for so de na NDC dey so bomudi. Ubo NDC I say atronin yes atrofo di for na there. Omo de na da nko a. Om de na da ni atrosem beba beji 2 mi no.
Santa mo so me ma metri so.
Wa me ma betri so. Ye frokra wo mfa. Ye pese no kasa kra kire. Ti me mo for kasa nyamo ye ne empe. Now ka Legon lectures ni nema. TC kwan ni mo not because na ye mo ye ho modern o. Na mo na hantan na dos. Na dwe na dos. Ene ye ne. Intermediate NDC ye say ya. Me blame NDC too much. Na mo Ghana for ne be call mani makwaka Jones NPP. Yes rom. Ye pom chon ye na ya anye ni ye no mo fa nche.
Okay.
Na enne no ne mo hu no se ma so mo pe. Okay, nemom say ye kasa bi no eda so ye se ne ayemu ade na ye da so NDC nya de NDC nya kwa mo na ma NDC ba ebenya we say 2 mi no ye subananka Ghana da be na o say nipa more than 2.2 some nkoto aba
BC da
sanya dwane ya hantan ti a kankrofu ko we mu kom na beto aba obi nka se on ba beto ama MPP nko ana se NDC
kombe kwa bonti akoto
ne mo kombe kwa bonti akoto aba denti ye niam bia ye ya omani anso omani anje ene ye ne enti mi de mimble mu NDC fo de nyombe ye ya no mu ye sanse wo ye omdengu omunimu ye ubo NDC de aye ne de ni atro kakra omu 2 mi no mbeje no mbeda da
ya kan atro kakra the message was say good evening Sempera I miss honorable Boachi Ejakutu much Joe Pasasa and the Fini German South eba and I am quite handsome or say what the energy minister what the energy minister all about inconsistency in his everyday presentation from missing containers to 2.6 hours of fuel shortage.
2.6 hours.
He is no competent as an energy minister. I say Sky investors.
Yeah, just NDC for yede 2 mi more. That was 7th January. That's what I'm going. I'm saying over 5 hours.
5 hours.
Meanwhile, 5 hours. So who careful or crab back room? It more than
days.
Yeah, about 6 weeks or 8 weeks. And so the start tron ever to Ghana form. And then I say what careful I may do yet up to now. And if you are Ben and on the edge, man. Fu ben na near ton. Oh, enti ya sa me da sa esa manyoku oni de. Omo ni omo ti ase ye made intro nyi to me. Ye made intro nyi to me. That's the bottom line. NDC have nothing for Ghanaians.
Okay. Energy sector there, and they drive every nation. To me, they are minority. I trust them. I believe them.
Okay.
And I also so ye nya kwenye bia ye beka. We urge the government. Ye ma Medina bro. E kwan bia so befa energy problem no be solve no. Because mrebi atwam no nipa wu ye bebre hwero mo kwa bebre hwero ma adwuma o mantima recover ti dum so no de sese no NDC amaya hu sese they are coming back ti Ghana for end day ye entitle ye bet no but irrespective of that more day and say they are who watchdog ye show
me da say ye ba galamsey ne ye ahentiade ebo amon artist no ye yebedi eno so nkomo C4C liver specialist me mo kase ene enyume se uyobia one ye wa consume caffeinated beverages ahodro bi ma chese nei no akofa how e de abrawo liver no BP diabetes ade no ebomoden a se obeba wono maso ye se hepatitis A B C D E ena ene edi wunya C4C liver specialist for say oba on maso ya wo behwe na wo mo ama liver na sanso enya ho sanso no modi the Indian based C4C liver tonic aba ena obi a kola panu opemfo obi a makora nufo obi a timi eno mepebi ena no branches no edos wo mo takra de takwa prisia Cape Coast adenta tema kofoidi akuma se kaso amankesim tachiman ho agona so edro ena fe miamia bia organa ha bia no opo mo cha kwan onsa ebeka wo mo nti bomodi ana no mu eni nkita ho ana so betimi afre wo no mo e wo 0500040331 ana se 0500040328 so na wono mo emwa Kuntonchi Links Limited womo ena de tonchi herbal capsules e de abadwa masina ene eboa na etu jade e wo memma mu nyina etimbe afi wo memma de o memma ye na se otimi egina ona so na okoso a na oje offense memma anum tonchi herbal capsules me di adanse se eboa wa onom a otimi se we a onom no and side effect bi ani ho na onom a ene system no je entu num ya fe wo anya bi anom kura na apetampe ugina ona so kama pa unsu gomu nsem nkoyi ano abomodin ahwe na woni eye tonchi heba capsules for abomodin ano no wanya bia no nya bi no ma betu ase ma ho atumi ato wati namu yade mpen wonu madu tu ase wantimi antu ase ama nanko mpacho mesrew ma onsanka eye tonchi heba capsules Kuntonchi Links Limited wonu ma ade abadwa ma nso bi frɛ wonu ma 0553 511159 0553 511159 Ubenya bi ato ewo all leading pharmaceutical shop that's to BM Kofodia for Gapsen Pharmacy say busu wa sitan busu ho bana pharmacy enemi amia kanina no okwa wonsa ebe Captain K Kofodia busu Providence sum busu e on the light and so Kofodia busu bomoden na kokojibi na bema ebeboa mema asem no etimesi esita ema no neto na mema ena enom oba bia no aduane ema ne ho kania orisipon so o serve ku wia odi aduane se odi nsu ese o so onhoro ne nsa no na wabomoden a na odi tonchi herbal capsules na asinchen odi diwi asimiwa yi na nom sadia doctor for show said no na ebesiesie ukun na ho faso na ho adanse no nso watimi anya bi aka yankɔ na fe yamfa eye galamse ho sensem na fe eye ahyentade abo a yetete so no chairman the businessman transport ho adwuma yi oye bi aka ma galamse no so eba ye wakan ene se utwamu ewo eye anyinam ufiri fanti akwa south suhum de mu ntu galamse wo suhum obi ntu galamse wo suhum se ufiri fanti akwa south na udu ani kyerem se okokuma se a awere hosem pa ya awere hosem pa ene se onam kwan ho a utimu se ye titrupa ne etiwa east anyinam udu baby a omampanyi nana odan kokufo ado bypass no mo ye overhead na hwe obenkum so ye tu galamse wo na bi sa se hwan na etuo me say some government appointees NDC John Dramani Mahama appointees ni ebiye DCs omutu galamse na eneno abona chapter 1 yawada memo chapter 2 na no mebo DC ni din ebi the excavators 12 and a core site ye born ni din na ye nominate na no start here otu atiesi nkofo ya no obi site a wakwaja ko atiesi metu enkwala mienu kwawu ewo government appointee John Dramani Mahama appointees baako ne minus site enkwala mienu atwo amremawu kata so koma ya Ghana ha ya onya ba bia o abanya no se obetu galam o de boso me baako betu ase me say na appointees etu galamse we are chapter 1 on galamse appointees ye galamse okroma we are chapter 1 ya wada more details no di mutu na chairman yanko
aba wo ntumi nya ho hwe se wo ta hia NDC for me de eya metanya akwanya ne omo me ne omo hia pa na empem bebre na be hia NDC for no ka che se mo ma ba ye do na mo so mutu galamse ni bi yenso ya ba ye betu galamse ni bi ana mbisa se eni che nu nti na ye rajo mahama enye na adwen se obeka bibia because me kan se ye ba be ye betu aba election November ni mu amanfo ye demonstration obi kra 7 na nko kwakọ wo 37 they really deprive her. Okay, and then sama nyokui me da bia asem ba ko peda beko omo de nada na ebo obeda da wi ado agitu be mfa ya beka bi mfa no hwe mini anu mo ho NDC fo ni ayeke na enhye da mfo mo na mu asem ade bia meka ne se senra na ye MPP a Ghana fo de omo da ho omo twen Ghana fo ene omo ye very complicated one way or the other. Nti enya bibia na ebia obi bebie na no aka na momo hwe suban ene ne ya ye isanse enra all the civil society and omo wenfo obi aka na no atu obi ankasa bi ombeka se ye mo mumre emre ene November de na omo ye no any 5 months which one is good NDC fonso na na yehu omo se omo ye galamse omo atu omo ninam it says a kwan chen chese me bompa se says ko gina kwan ni mfimfin no mu tutu kwan ni mu nyina esa se obi ti ni fie kura ye tu amna ba besi efie na chi and I ask myself
wo ko mu to fie no
no magugu no ye koko efu
fanti akwa south ko na mu to fie ba bia na nka wo se adan se no be ko ma adan no mabubu dan na tu ase
and ye koko fu anema ye dollars ye bubu ye senyi nyina ye se koko fu nyina aban so ani eda ho na obi abeye gold board there na obi ati gold board say gbe yan fa gold na amre omode obede na oni galamsey fu akokasa
promote galamsey
esan say one galamsey no wedi kan agi atum say oye enti na ye nti board mum na mo bia de ba onfamfa yeso na se de fire so ehonum na yensu ebenye sika adi na nka sabi jamfi anka sami jamfi to me tran ke ma che $10,000 say nipa ba ko mfa nkoto fuo na mfa bi nkoto koko 10,000 anene ye de ma obi etokoko ne ani fuo $10,000 minu yaketo no say ska no yi ya ode ma erabai na eraba no so kra de ya ne say enre ya NDC for ka say juma odidi John Mahama ansa na ye beto abai na koba ne say na Sami Jamfi to me kuku says can NDC 40 fear a fan na omu ye adwumaden ma party no ene komodium omunya bi ni and so Sami Jamfi to me kuku says can e koma nipa baako na obi kan who born fool one den kwa ye adwuma na ye kuku says can NDC for the medium ya o say omu ye adwuma ni na esu enna mi share nipa be 10 meni omu din komo si ho NDC si ehwe nipa kuo bi hwe o de yahwe NDC mpanifu a sebe 2012 no mu abem no enne edom na omu we uhu obia omagye enema ni na aboso ana omu nko a na omu chedie ana youth na omu ye adwuma no enne kohwe omu biso o hye omu ni ya na mde mekomo omu esanse amanyoko ni de ye na ye nuanom ye se nyo ye adwuma pa no ono zo ondidi ni chese anka se de ono so ho na odididie ye mi so NDC for bebre ya omu ye adwuma no emu se no mu nya adwuma ni bi ye na ye party omu party for no po omu from omu fa ye nya politicians omu ye sa nim boye ni sem no ye adwuma ni wi a afi ye ba ba mu kura ye fra mu kura tie bibi afi mu cha na ye ka sempa ba bi a chem se social contract ni Oman Ghana eye na nya sa na ka kiro eno kra mpo mo mfa tendisifu a munya ahwe amusu mesre munya abotre why munya abotre na enchenche ebia na monso edum so na say dia mo Ghana say niam a ekoso ntim omani abre sika na no mo paint and omo timbura num no mo say ye forest ni na omo tutu kwanchen nukra na me ra ho na say ama Ghana enti ekofi hifa ne abedu baby aya bedure esan say nra so obi say enya ene ye de na ene de ye mama yen fan kwa adwundwunem nyew say Ghana no ye mo no galamsey eye me ne wodia eto ne edin a Ghana ye nton ye be koso atrem ne mo ye nuanom nso ewu ewo hospitals ye nuanom ko hospital o mo nya dua esan say galamsey no mo ye no chemicals om de gumu no ye too much ye be sre NDC aban mo ba se mo ba be som Ghana ma se mo be som NDC o no ma ba be chedi yencheni debi ye be sre mo o man Ghana nti ana NDC aban mo ba e mo moye ho ban esan se ye nya yi aban bi esi ho no ma onya for the party pe oye for Ghana for nyina because say MPP for kro mo to aba omo mro 10 million okay and omo mro 10,000 million akeka ye mi so Ghana for yesing about 33 million Ghana for sin to aba ya to aba wi a ye ni MPP ni NDC na mum MPP a ye wo opposition ye be koso a check NDC for bo shawm ni Ghana for ehye bosha omu kire say omu ba galamsey ombeba be ye fio it will be a thing of the old eno na ye hu na civil society de omu ye besre omu sorry bill no munka essence omu say ye man no omu say ye nsase omu say ye bibia na mo media de bia me se me kasa na ma kire kwanya anke betumi e de aso ano because look galamsey ne nyame se yanka no kre ne kono de edin anya se meye MPP ntino me metra na me nkasa galamsey na dafom enya no kre galamsey ne kono edin ne mom NDC amanyoko no omunye omadwen se ombeba beye ade papa bia magana about galamsey se yebetumi ye mampani ye Rajon Mahama se ose waye ready sanko obetu galamsey asia me de kakra bi danka me de betu nefo mantem bia na anka etu galamsey kroma no omomfa nshom monsa ese momo makwan ema obi mfi baabi emetu galamsey bia wo ho wo uya ne sana ekroma no will have that power omni omahemfo ombesi obia because minim kroba ko mienu bia untumi nkoho enkotu galamsey se enye baabi ade ama se kotu na se otu baabi a ombeba be stopo esan so omnom ti kronim omnom wa hoden a ombetima ba be stopo the youth of the town would not allow anyone to just go anywhere and say me ba betu galamsey enti abesre baby etu galamsey bia no minister for whatever how you in charge of galamsey we nye su asem ye mesu ewo baby a adwuma ne de ma asem beye ye besre ye wura bo ase odisani di nkra ya enye su asem imanu ko adwuma ye yima sisa bra adwuma ne de ma asem beye o adwuma na bro so a san ko wachi na koka che
de adwuma ma asem ntimi nye
mesro papa una de man na adwuma de bro me so po bi foforo no me na besu oba besu sa za sun basa bi na eno na mboa ye nti ye besro pa ira esu ne de ye nyi wuntum memme dada Ghana fu unim krofo mutu omo ye galamsey no NDC for fan bo modern so best of omo na Ghana for enso nya hoto na ye nya ye fa hodie ye besro yira na maka ne say wi no so na
ahyentade ente so no
minuanom a omo ya driver for ene omom twitwika eye sanka 15% na ban ni say omontete omo first no ankenye boni na mo yemisel petrol nkoana eya yede tete lorry first one ye refi say koto spare parts ye na to spare parts and spare parts e wo soro because taxes ni niam omutua na e wo soro dodo dollar de koto e no ye nte ma fom na wa be ka kire obi a ono akokra ne niam aba say ono ntete ne niam so na ban no so dan na ban no so wo ye e fa ho ejoka so monti so emra 15%. I'm so happy na mom ye more modern say oil price no so aba from 25%. Aban no so dan na wo ye afa ho ama Ghana for afa montuma fa efra mpese me call fuel station na me go say 1 liter aba do 10 and then in 14 honum 13 no 1 liter na eba from and no sa no catch obi a oye transport say ono so ontete so a yes and no sa na yanti ase beba ba memfa to me enko hye obi a no ato ne ka no so ye adwuma dididie so no de onko ye adwuma no mmoka eno de ye nuanoma driver fo no omo ni enko adwen bakum ti ebesere ye mampani ye wura John Dramani Mahama esan say wo de ye nim sanka wo ye politics na che when the post bi anka unim de unim ye se na ye magana esan say wo call ye no wo ko tena akire na wo hwe ye na ne adi be de ye hu so kra yira ye besrew wa ba be di Ghana so pen ye besrew nchi share de nanka nim say wo papa 120 days asema kan ye baby nanka me bo abaso baby nso de sa 24-hour economy nanka de bre na ye membru no ye nya adwuma ni bia ye no eno de ankoye te besre 24-hour economy ni sambre biu na ma ye adwuma nye sanse ye to abama wa ye to abama NDC for pe ye to abama se Ghana fo nyina ebenya so mfa so ntira
okay
ye besre
Mate, Medas Felix Chase, aka Grandpa Mekomos. I used to have pain in my heart whenever I listen to NDC communicators talking about the appreciating of the cedi to dollar. Yet, economy minister had cost of living. I was so crying, so
Adam Yanko Juma, see a coffee for Juma. Namukra say, if you are China, Mutisi. Na mu bisa dollar enya aduane bo
enhye ho mensuro
monhye
enhye ho ka mensuro kra
Ghana for twen atie mu
mensuro kra enhye ho
monko
mensuro kra
montinsi ku
mensuro chama kanzi
yes sir
ka shegbe onu
mate
ka shegbe kra e be make sure say enhye papa enen sem papa a Ghana for pay hu party en fi aban wo no obaya ma Ghana for mato
because with the social contractor NDC and the Ghana for year anything. MP and as a social commentators, ya sudi and ya
be hold a ban accountable.
Ya be hold no. It's as onyema ni party and onyema opposition party.
Oyama Ghana for more fantastic.
Why?
Medasi. Kebi. Yanko na fe u ya memfa course na fe.
Catch us some geography we produce. Mine will be over catch us a mining any hot and the mining a man be brave at taking opportunity and advantage. Yes, South Africa, podium nation, GDP, basic no mining here then. Ghana crying Anglo good no account. Mining will be any work per catch us a faster. And then Ubusa student be as the GDP and our export product the income of Ghana. We mining from any day. In the mining they are hoarded data. Yena nanom ya ekoskuni say wo deep mining, shallow mining, alluvial mining. Na minina nsuo mu kra tete ko bre mu kra nsuo to na ro kra obekọ abonte kra hu say gold and diamond the hunt mining the yade e boy. Ya ye mining. Push from the first republic Kwame Nkrumah and na yi twam uba second republic Buzia na ban tugu ya second republic ko the third republic Lima ko First Republic Rollins a transmogrify from PNDC or the fancy AFRC PNDC by NDC by mining cost to 4 time mining cost to Nemum with the recent time from John Dramani Mahama ne NDC time abai man I tanyama ede chese ede kanka ebre oman ama baby oman ni do no ya hwe ne ya sorry na said the NDC for take advantage ima the American NDC for take advantage including John Dramani Mahama any NDC apparatus ebra his excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ye to abama no 2017 of share say ade a cost on dachi e den sunsuanso bebra nti or den the presidency e den esi o so kai o ka so den the presidency si o even no one na ye beto aba o man pani na manyoko a ya bon to amemene jese dwabenfo ne Ghana fo abon to na also odo president kwa kosi hu say policy officer anko yi a but ye hwedin ama omuhu say den the policy esi o NDC for kasa including the current president two omusi o make sure say on be support them ima ade ameka yi me no mienu nim say the Abrantive no your deputy communication director no a teacher a chemistry teacher your friend Kwakubu Ayin on it on your bin e run all the mining site what a message or the koye catch them say Akufo-Addo ne MPP about more din this is your livelihood activity galamsey na mutu na mude eden munya didi oba e no madwuma eden abe I have the video there madwuma nyina eden abam because omo ye nipa bone for mo nwe mo enu nti wakwa kofa sojafo ene gas for so omumra no mamra prevent na me tonyo be ne Kwakubu Ayin Mahama ne suma ayen se ye ma me kanchira mo say moto abama na oba the very day mo now so some to ye be mama ko boost ama mako akọ ede mama mako akọ mebo ana mba enyo no kai no ye sata no a deputy communication director of NDC and at 2020 ye koto aba then they see we had the ripple effect. There are 169 members of parliament. But Bia Galamsey's and Ababia mining site we lost almost all. MIA 137, 137. This is the price that we paid. His Excellency Nana Dankwa, the president is on. On price we ama na mamu no emu ye de obi a waye political sign. It's your government says Charlie Ghana history name who say be sida from First Republic to Fourth Republic say ubu aban executive or legislative or what 50%. You won't be that. Akufo-Addo abanko a it mean manage mo take advantage. It me demand nema on pe. Ama edubrebi His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo by the court. I chi nkrofo so makwa ye galamsey ya chon for oba out as a former president. Who the man start former assemblyman, former deputy minister, former minister of information, MP for 3 terms, Bolu Bamboy, meboa. Osabaya then a running mate or by a vice president or by a president in a bizarre circumstance within 6 months and a man benefit. Court I have fair mono 2013 election petition of first experience the Ghana politics. You won't be when you experience more than the current president. Eba out publicly. Ebe ka say mo ya chichi matum due to galamsey ntia His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo atichi mo
ba me jamu ina
me ba me mamo amnesty jama amnesty ase kire sen chese me free me ma ofa hudie se monko because or the other because sentence na omo ye galamsey no omo de omo te honom e na mo na ye use ma 70 me ba me last 2 weeks as a last week when police report by the minister they say omo de say omachi 500 excavators omachi nkrofo bi say omo arrest nkrofo bi say at that time na neno campaigns ni o omo omachi omo no omo ye corporate omo de omo nya tutobi di fo omo ha mo eti omo ye deep rooted no omo wa you see this is John Dramani Mahama NDC make KB me kind of book me kind o copy page 97 letter John Dramani Mahama I say friends my first coup d'etat I say ade ba ko ni problem ba ko wo ni wi ase say odwendwen sisi or indecisive odwendwen sisi nti na de o ye bia no I am careful obi a also be ma galamsey amnesty omo ya chechom adenti na wo de o time last week wetin akwa arrest am for share Eastern region asema okay me minimum crofobia NDC any Eastern region for omo kochi excavators daytime say ya night no ye je omo no mo kwakọ ye galamsey adwuma ade a affect e bia me kofo de entu galamsey oh densu ana da akwaduma o enne kofo de densu nani enne ye frɛ bibi cyanide ye de ye na obi o me ma me kɔ gɔs no kɔtɔ bancheba obi crab ode o cyanide na from enne ko hospitals na kɔhwɛ nkɔla a wɔanya lifestyle diseases kɔla bi okura nka ndi cancer ɛno ne nyinaa nam saa deɛ wɔ yi eti na professors a na chairman kenzi yɛka ho asɛm sɛ wɔn ba ɔpɔm ro ase wɔn bɛyɛ demonstration a ndc fo timi yɛ dɛn etumi maneuver ama labour union labour organization the whole ghana wɔn nyinaa sɛ wɔn kɔ strike wɔn kɔ so yɛ kɔ pɔ wɔn kyɛw sɛ wɔn kan one word ama ndc susu gyina hɔ chairman ndc gyina hɔ ka sɛ wɔn foa so asɛm a labour union ka yɛ sɛ there must be what amnesty there must be a state of what emergency yɛn stop obia woyɛ legal mining or illegal mining yɛn stop obia na wɔn gya until say further notice yɛ kan yɛ part of ebi kɔ adwuma University of Ghana na lectures de wɔn nso wɔn yɛ dɛn wɔn nkɔ because at that time na yɛ MPP na ɛwɔ power ɛnɛ state of emergency no yima yɛn yin fi hɔ eti nanka me feel say at this time ɛna nka yɛ hia sɛ state of emergency because gal erastos mo amoni pa erastos after the ɔsɛ agye ne nsɛm mpo ɛnɛ wokɔ ndc ne ti be catch raw constitution wokɔ western region constituency chairman ti me catch raw sɛ aden na mo task force amoba mo anyi me ma sutri yakoyi ɔhena sutri yakoyi minister so on ma ho kwan because ɔyɛ ndc what constituency chairman nti mo nsa mo ti ko woyɛ so ɔbɛma ne boys na ɛden do agye some company can you imagine what is going on na ka me feel say ọmụ dum pɛmpɛn so ọmụ kɔbɔ ọmụ yɛ pure water te sɛ ne nsuo ademan sachet water ɛna ɔmụ ahyɛ da kɔ hunu nsuo ɛna ɔmụ twa ɛna ɔmụ nenam MPP stronghold ɛna ɔmụ sɛ mo hwɛ deɛ galamsey ayɛ mu nsuo no galamsey ntɛ ne nsuo a mo bɛ nom kora they were sending message signal to Ghanaians sɛ MPP for na ɛga ɛnɛ thank God sɛ yɛ papa ɛnyɛ papa MPP for yɛ nipa wa bio ima galamsey no ɛgya yɛ anaa the state of emergency. This is the time you see o de kontompo esuma fidi a we agya wa adwa sada you see nanka o fi say mo ma power da o ene Kofi Amaboa ene wakwa akogya na o ye president usu at that time una wa no denden the ranking member on lance we wa no denden kika omutimi ya edi atem sebi oche hene ne feature chi so kai ne nyina on the future no mutuga look at it today it is there the ball is before you it's a mekacha Ghana for say labor unions labor organization civil society organ said they most sorry you know yeah they ain't find the politics and conquer yeah demonstrations conquer my professors and lectures and conquer the street so say yanko nemum a kwambia so a state of emergency yeah the better so na your health ya pomu den ne ya ho den there mo mai na ya the media a musoma mo hwiye na me pese mabubo bi din wa asem media says ahwiye na some poster omo ye omo ho se omo de omo ye tese anti MPP or anti government but bibia fi MPP and omo wa he they are quiet and they are mute ne wa they should rise up because baby akeka ko no ya jinsem enne said doka NDC executives ankasa den atu omo ho asinguram na omo ye den omo ya mom concession umpo and on a two baby I don't know yet. Mr. Imana meba transport fare no so transport fare there. Obia and we are another say in terms of COVID and yemu more din krano 2020 that's a transport so it could do baby na a letter of what diesel echo to friends 23 cedis na a letter of friends petrol so and 21 cedis at that time na Ghana for how I for mukrano yet mete te fuel kakra so enne minim say satam na forest no cry e could do 17 enne forest exchange rate atimi aba bi do yes 13 as 12 point something mesre omo hwe no mo fi say mra MPP omo ye omo dedegu ase na yentete so this time around omo use all the strategy nemum indication na fuel no enye fuel no na determinant in running a business transport business Mr. Kwambia so mbefa so a timamufo so ebe den ho behin ha mo no imaye de na say etitimamufo enamo amuti Omanfm anwumre say fuel no ma den aba from adaway dollars so aba from NDC promise yes on bema aship na den akofoma man e ba so almost 15% NDC kura ko share chiri kura sɛ ɔmo fa nkɔ 20% na 15% ɛyɛ dɛn esu ayɛ time o nti ɛnɛ sisi ndc for si fi mi dɛ 15% no kura nkesua ɔmo nte so 30% ma ghana for na ghana for ho tɔm so ɔmo ntumi ante so saa ghana for you should hold them accountable because yɛn nyinaa nim sɛ fuel na aba fam mi dɛ ɛyɛ dollar ɛyɛ o sɛdeɛ yɛate so by sɛdeɛ kyɛn 25% international market rate per barrel yɛate so na ɔkɔ pɔmpa yi a nti ɔmo nhyɛ na timamufoɔ a ɛnɛ ebi tumi gale fi ase ɛkɔ yɛfrɛ no sɛ oponguro ne ɛyi spanner johnson nyinaa because fair bo ayɛ dɛn ɛyɛ den ɔmo nte so na amanfoɔ yɛ dɛn ɔmo hɛ ɔmo fi so ɔmo te so na ɛsɛ bɛ reflecting in some of the food prices ne commodities ne kakra ɛyɛ it's a good call yɛ deɛ ɛnyɛ no nkwa na determinant ɔmo nhyia gprt ɔmo na ɔmo yɛ the mother of the transport union na ɔmo nyɛ dɛn ɔmo mbobo ho so ɔka problem a ghana satam na asiama asɛdɛ na minister for transport juma ndc for de ne firm communication director ɛde ne firm say sika wɔ ɔman ne mu ndc for sika wɔ ɔman mu so bitimi akɔkɔ a ɔnyɛ adwuma da ɔsi na adwuma ɔyɛ wɔ ne wiase mu ɛsɛ ɔkɔyɛ news ɛyi na kɔdwobo nsusuma ne kɔyɛ dɛn pr kma ofi hɔ na ɔkɔyɛ ne national service wɔ ibrahim mahama company sɛ gold in the company no ɔkɔyɛ national service ɔnyɛ adwuma na sɛbi wohwɛ bag a obie mu ɛyɛ tete no ne afɛ no maa yɛ yie bag ɛna esi ne kaa ne mu ɛna obie mu na oyi one board na ɔkaa nana fa bond na ɔka kyɛn sɛ na ɔde bond no ma sɛbi asɛm a ɔsɛ nya da impotence to come and insult us agrada ayɛ the vulnerable can you imagine vulnerable na ɔsɛ opɛ tennis kakra politician yɛn nyina nim kyɛn yɛn nyina nim yɛ ne politician na nante ti the kind of knowledge a Sami Jemfi, the kind of almost all smart, the Obia said why a communication director for NDC 2 times. Obia did not quite to CEO of Gold Board assign. Now the wound and then modern Ghana, modern area say even Obi Batem cry to me then. We need to as a camera see so Obi phone is no wako. Now wako yisika kind of not in city so what dollar who we are now the amano, not the akaguana, not just arrogant. Omu Ghana for onfa Ghana for anyehwe John Dramani Mahama eba an sa so se meba ono an code of conduct and can appointees also why there we jano enso bribi aye abranti na begina TV so edidi maami atem o se Cecilia Dapa sabi abrabo Cecilia Dapa waye minister kufo mre so waye chese position se kana oni ni kun ambassador course ya sabi o ma bobra o mu wiase eti sabi ono an call police call na so se nisika made we must say hey you be that where does Sami Jefika say wow salary endu amount at money laundry say aban quickly na ono kwado nyo pepa aka say my den ma resign and am boa ma step down akufado aban me pese me bu enne Sami Jefi akola 35 years as 36 years undi utimi rua o ka mu ebie car no car so $45,000 car 4 months 5 months ni sika ni finifa etimi bio kan boot mu na esika ne bigu ma ye bag mu na wo che utimi you bond ba ko say $10,000 abo happen no de ache no na efie de ye hu ye na account mu de na o mu ne campo na sa sika we yo etika ade anka ye avenue anka mahama eso you so de check it na point at least on set as a president because one funny dia Ghana for kasa o some dem from because me indecisive ya me pen na ma ye nyina anim say e deal say ye hu say gold board one man e deal kan ka bi wana link bi wo ho because we dey ke ye ntiase o seti o code of conduct and do 1 week na sa asem by na ke ye fi say ye ngira say Mahama na anim so on the second coming of John on transfer as ade we because look at and go so dey Google na man adana na me say BBC for kranya on be report to sa case Oman Ghana na order na to nseno no a Omanfm every number na sabi investors ekura about now with kind of a year and then ABC
matikebi
me Ghana for nyina eti
wafata se men kan cho se ochia o say my regards to KB he should keep the good work up okay ti wafata kofodia o say men kan cho en crowd ya mama no enti Jaman mama fa course kakra ho ana o beta o kakra
ne anka make a check Ghana for say na moti say oil bi eba from we ya oil price no enye aban we ana eye ana second so what is a cd eba from aban we oni nsa bia wu dollar na eba form no aban we ni nsabia wo m say eba form na eye ono na oye enya aban ni do yi eye idea eba from the international market and everything so se ka say NDC aye bibia enya no kra NDC for no kra ba ye no kra omo sheda nya adwuma bia sa ombetimi $1 aba form
okay
nti Ghana fo no pa na na mpese mesrem
mate
memma yemma obi ntum futuro enwie
me da se awusa yanko amanso ne afia nhyase ni nkomo 0245638748 and afi 0508346915 0245638748 0508346914 ni nkomo. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Zambara.
Ziambacho di baby accept.
Boy, ni kaza problem.
Boy mpacho yanko.
Omo se Oman ya womi ye kanya atomo pa Ghana fo bi ni atom. Ade tina me kaza. Omo se MPP fo ya ni du baby a yanso ye kanya no tom won ye ma bi hodo. Ye wo Ghana na do ni ban ka se. Habo ti board ifika na o de bank abi tua 100 million ene ma bi a obi tua si o chemu biru se fafa na ba no so nchi fam se ne be a o ma fu be ebe to aso ba sa ya kiti ma abaya nche ama bo se mu ti mo nyama so ko jawo mo pe mu mawo ama ko na bo bra se no be ti kiti nyama so ni asitutu ye nyina o Ghana ebi fo wu se ma mi se ko nya wa toka dollar kakra ba fonde o be so me se ejoji fo na kiti se mo ti nyama na wo ma ko ti so ma ko ka se ye de ya bo modern na dollar ma fo na ejoji fo mu ti modern e ko ti wo ma ko ke jo ye sa when am ye di mu different between NDC and NDC one adia o be je ma yo o e mo ma bo nyina e di o ma ti no na ma ko ka se ababa ko ni ye no e mo ye neka we dia ka dollar ba ma na ma kra me ni o ma e ye fo se me nje so se me hu se me kona me ba se di be fo ka na ni ma ko me na me ti so nya wa ma na me
okay Tinia me da say hello good evening yes sir Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
See, Bacho, do maybe accept me.
Yeah. Uncle John.
Uncle John, Bacho, uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bacho,
Yet, yet, and he said, I'm going to look at it. That's what I'm calling it. And the country, Mako, with your nation,
Medas Papa. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Asampara.
Aja.
Where you have Felix Bell, Ahimqua, Yellow Trouble.
I'll just Saminalo.
Mount Rooney, Samina,
okay, I'll go.
Moana Samina,
Madranga Samina.
One of Christos.
I mean,
Maminchia, winning 24 1 in a
Joso.
Na Minia, our water my way. Felix, Yaudankwa, incoming first vice, my west, or some country or Chiao Papa. Now, Minia, you see, NDC, Omanfm, Mahama, Terminator 1, Mahama Bako, termination debris. You see, Galamsey Assemi, you're who here? Because what Shankro, only boss say, me ba, would they want to abandon mommy? Now, me ba, Mamma Grandma, what's one? Not a net, father president. And now, the only thing said, who got the country, I want to say, after winning in the moon too. But the gas, what are that? If you win now, win in there. No one can appear. As I said, Papa, you say, and you are winning, who are you too? And you know, air cost. A chair, man, and I do. Yes, 5 months. Now, a chair, man, and I do, a president. We see, Labour Union for our state of emergency, you know, a year now. And pay now, it's not the and now, we can see the food. And now, Professor Gambo, put in the W. What did the Casa?
I may say, Tamada.
Now, you want to put. The boss is a more years, now, to go on one, and to Papa, MPP, MPP for Mungo, yes, a break, can you know? And how would you have a guitar?
Okay.
Medase,
hello, good evening. And council.
Some of the 7 neighbors.
Neighbors.
What we are canting not for.
Young boy.
If you are canting, no, whom up Kemwa, and thinking said it. Here, but wait here, and that's in the meantime. I'm in trouble before. So the same coming as I come up to or a movie. I want to cover country. Nothing more than a fire. Could you have finished alpha? Let a little country and you walk and blow as for having them in what energy. Kakra, me can say, Chama, can be a smoke muffles. And one, I put up no more walker. Doctor, if we are so young, no one kind of holding the ball. And the king of here watching now. Yes, one looking dead. Don't you know? Don't you make dreadful? What could you from one year in every temple so in your meeting, your room meeting? And your farmer, I'm not with self performance for 2,000 million plans. The water country, but a young person was never to a woman to a barrier, you know what war. And one thing, wait, just a message, piano. You may have not done for the 2 years in someone. You have spoken someone to the tree. Ghana focus them a do and put the letter and pay, but now better than pay to almost you see woman can see. No more, they say, including other than Papa. That's a way to go to other than Papa. You mean your father will find it for talk and kaboom. And soon you can patch out. Second of all, that's your uncle. This one never it is a major. About what you talk rather.
That's it, Medassinebus, Medassi. Hello, good evening. Senior Pacha Yankoy. Pachamanis Kakama, Mr. Pacha Yankoy. Okay, I
from the movie section, or moon pretty unity bar, or Moko Avenue will feel when you start, or be better you finish. But your move pay that, or making things that, let your music or Ghana from the Moko, or Moko, you know, with you before, and to a base here, and before. Then to be focused on with your position. No more for the Ghana one effect, no more for more research, and put down and could you see some maybe some for the catch. No man doesn't be funny to move it if the youth a man for sponsor. Why from the Casa to
Mate, Madame Sasta, Papa, you pass to us, man.
I don't know, and money is more, and your power would be warm,
Medasi.
And but you're a little Taliban. You can be a big mama here, Bajo.
Okay.
And I'm here honorable our country. As I'm proud. Yen na yenim sɛ President John Dramani Mahama any NDC. Yenim sɛ ɔmo ni ade papa bia ɔmo de beboa ɔman Ghana. To me no yen MP before na ya tam to me no adi akɔhwɛ ɔmo nsa. Enti mi de bia me ka ma asɛm sɛ aida sɛ ɛbɛtina sa ebrɛmu ana sɛ yɛbɛka yɛte abom unity aba MPP mu. MPP unity nya bɛmu pɛ 2028 inshallah the winner abanu easy but say antina nka ye ho ambom na matu ma ka ode bia no eno na higher because NDC there you say you get ready say you betu o office a you betu o office enti aka bom na ehia ye mbom mo de nka won bom na enti o mu 2020 ndamaso
nti das papa nyi pa choto asoma me
asoma da tempera dada ti junior samanka
ai ala tijo
jamandina
yankwae ya cha moni mama wae
ba so beti
yankwae ni
yo midati we de mami mbo wa paso wo ti ma pa wo sumo awo ye de bo mangana ani MPP amuni ko e ka te nyami shao bebi abeko bi abesre
that's it
bebi abeko bi abesre amina o shira o binti mendu men bebi abeko bi abesre
amen that's it
mami mbo the MPP for intending for the Apache. There was someone kept. You did kind of honor what I said for former MP. And dear mammy, did that Bagos, a woman organizer. Senior was a party near Country and himself. And tempera. By the 5 months. Omun Kondo market match. But don't MTV form penny form, they see no social media and Topana was. Instead said, and Yama ATC, the Nanako ye, measures are on neighbor and the group and mine that almost swabber. Kyoko, Bank of Ghana, check your good reserve and one NDC for and the other 30 good boy. And now comes to some agency, Naya Conjure Magina. And a good no, and also the dollar back. And then the end of the same idea of Bakasa station one. That is almost better on best friend. If you see all dollar, no, almost you should be. So I did. Almost so much kind of ministers. But look away, Black House is here. If you need to want to get Mutika almost Jack Adiama with presidency. But don't say no, time to be formed and you put already. I won't become one to move. You're not yet to see, but one for social media bed and work. If you ever throw, and Tokano move on, never year ever for Bradbury on the American Yam, Mumayan Kanga Humbo, 9 January 2028. Can say ever go at him, never for no, it's never your day. Yan Kanga Humbo, yeah, I'm wagging, I'm a old position. Or back what matter for 8 good years. Why did you come and come in? You raise up for money. 100 ministers, many people back with the show. That is before, over Samanka said 25% at Tuaba. Yes, I'm going to you. I'm almost to you and to get them loud. That was about every year by MPN. I think that force amount from mobility for 8 years. Then the chief one, and your monk, and I promise so high. That was electing you. Or what I never did cannot move. Not that it's your better next time.
Medas, Papa, Medas. Hello, good evening.
What
evening.
Patriot.
Honorable Asempaura.
Okankwe Central.
Alhaji Gado.
Alhaji Gado yanko.
Ghana Premier Boa Basu.
That's it.
Monia de Mapa. Mamintia Honorable Pere, a compare quite Japan. Mamintia me Mami, Adia Party Alleged. Nana Katisu, Aguna Saba Forty, and that appears. And now, Najima Panti, or most people are saying, on the 50 or 100. Not to contact. Wow! Yes, you know who said, yes, you need 5% on a member that are from only 50 ammo. If you are more than a little past my who will probably move to your Bayama, Yamapa. Here and then, or more, you are more than you there, or more than Uganda. The cow in that Kadia, almost your moon or Mama, Yella Mississippi. Until now, you take you are ever tonight. Until now, you knew you need to get $1 with number from Kata. You provide the money for only 5 months. How much you give to fans to show $1 from almost 2 months to fuel to Nika. I'm better now who are the Clemate. Wow! Now you're talking you Kasama party, waiting in the way. No, Kasama Simati, wait Kasama Simati. If you are Tana, one of us and Paula, and you are able to take 2028 years a Mamuana. And you have the practicing thing is going on. Why are you doing too much? If you are no more, almost sorry, you know, Mona Super. You're not blue. Then you might be MPP work a Bema, you enjoy a Magana for. And you have that. Sorry, you know, Monarchy. No more to see my year. Not 2028, no. Inshallah, anything else today. Naya Sarvitan MPP.
Okay.
Power.
Alhaji Gado, only Uncle Ponya Mamidas, Papa. Hello, good evening. Oh, too bad went to me. So, young friend, hello, good evening. Senior Patrick, you accept. Master P. Adios. Okay. Matthias, Medas Papa. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Bera. Yeah, JK, the Michel of the phone. I message say the Ghana Mampenia Kunya. I think Tushin actually said, I see in regional balance. This is here, and I the northern regional. The best say 2028 intimate northern region beam because Toka Seminole. Benefit for no moment to make and come once. It's a no idea to say Obiashan so. And I say, Hukum and before that woman,
ọmụ yɛ nyaatwom ọmụ yɛ nipa bɔnefo na ọmụ nka hu sɛ ɛnyɛ MP ban na ɔmụ yɛ ɔmụ aburo yɛn passengers ne yɛ fo car no ɛna no ɔmụ bɔ ya po adi nti na mekasa ohwɛ fuel even 2024 ya fuel eba ma 11.6 eba na 10.7 dollars po say ọmụ ti petrol so ndɛ ɛnti minister ayɛ several attempts driver for someone to fuel so but NPP aban ɛna oyi toll booth efiri hɔ ɛsɛ yi income tax na drivers ano every 3 months efiri hɔ but drivers yɛ kai ɛsɛ NPP aban na tu sinti G24 no monthly count monthly so NF project 12 point something August is even last 2023 November, 12.3 in a C4. But drivers and so. And so, enormous more, but it's almost as why the Namiasi, in a Focani binti, and higher, I Kayomote, Saban will be basing so much to Sunoman to Swa, a passengers and no more boy and yet drivers, and yet abandon no more bono, abro. And you know, almost shedding so more motive crime when I say, almost sorry there. Maybe say, we only not be shared because. Obi ti kwa ho ton ade enye NPP aban odi FSH buyer and can ba intimi ko SS enso o ti kwa ho atem a omu die atem a omu die NPP aban enti ene de etu omu bia no omu fa ne se ene o market ya market ene awudomi esiye the same situation because market be bia ye din omu so $100 so ye hwe eti no Ghana ye nyina ewum echi ono abok na de Japan ene obi o person MPP ye kan se MPP sa ta kunya so ana ye de ono abo ba kunya so bia no echi omu bia ono abo kan de Japan
oda se pa hello good evening no too bad want to me na so never too cost na ye de ya no de na si amanya ba ko hello good evening
hello Tempera
tini ayonko
da ni mteto be ya de lu akosi ama no wa
sa on
the bridge na de ko kidi on the NDC buy and the 1 week hospital na time o de very few months
okay bacha ma
yeah se fire and media
mate me that's papa ma be sa na hello good evening
hello
yes sir bacha ni baby access
Semala
aja
ipo be ti eri fo
mene yes sir
afo na bi katan
afo me for
yo aba e shabi ka no klo bi jam
dango jimi mo
ma o le do mo ka o ti mo no le tu jo ke ni do mo
amen
mo no iko na bi ko tu ku bi sin eno ko an ti yo lo ma tu yo
okay
lo ko le ko re ngi ke wo pa le pe ma na ka ma ti yo le to ti ko jo ka ma bo mo di ni ka riba se pa na do be no ni be to kata mi da na che criminal ye ni pete ni kanite manitia ye papa don go to papa ba ko bi mo FPP first right first right chama buti chama buti abi o wo bia tia no papa na don go na je no secret ye ni kanite Ghana ko bi anya butire ni wo ki da te power se utsi wo Ghana na se tu mo na yati $30 so se kwa na di bo yati ni wo bi down ni wo bi kwa ene pa se tura ni ke so bitima di kokonte fite Ghana ti kokonte just imagine you need to make a mistake Ghana fu ya trust ya ma ndi kwa yo ma di o do beta da ni pa eni ma ku do ma di o ma no karo eni mu ba ku ra no mo ko mo ye ti ma ke ya ti se toma we ka tre tre u pa tre se furo mo ba ko ri zaki e de mo wo school what you school ti na o school be ti stadium ma ku chi o ko ka pe wo bi do jina ma no ba na be o ba na be no ni pe eni ku ba do be tra three months secretary of education ana kana fu ni na nya wo ta so enti se mo ba na ko be ko ma ni be ka ena ma ta ke ene ma ti ene wo ko fi ni pati ani toro mutu gana acha toma ye paso kana o kia ni kalante You better forest me and let anything I and let everything I do the Calafé. I'm not to some of them with the only I'm a Samafuina. And let a fear the two and the entity who compare Yaba, because you need to say, I am not the country. And you know, what Timmy was coming, yes, I am Castle. Not any PR, everything you say, or the Bavarian, and yet, you said, Monsieur, and in the office of Amankati. We recommend it without everybody in the same way.
Good evening, family.
Hello.
Yes, Chief.
Good evening.
Yes, Chief. Good evening, family.
Because me did the back was in Pavilion from the last market, make a free choco.
Martin,
Mechia on a worker in Japan. And about me, baby, and then the Yankopon before and move by my ear. Was it I did here, 7 you, Seneca, but 5 guys who would now. I find it maybe. And to hear the or other mountain, because that year there for money more fast. They do you, and they are $2. That is a full price now, it is a box 70. You know, I'm not more a half. Ya $2 sooner or both in Kotomo money, Mr. Momonino, then the Monina, then the Momone born air for that. Or for $1. I was living a dear human away after $1 when I wore $1. And it and they guarantee. Guarantee that the idea of the state as a one and a whole fight. The dear idea of the guarantee, Oman. Your mama, young Canada, said you was your dad or mine. What the first day, said young Obama. Any idea by an idea.
The nation. Shaping the nation. Oman.
I was ha and I a boiling point and Medina ABC. Now, Mr. So Emma Akak at the Yom Ebertros. I don't do your channel by the national agenda as answer at the Abawa committee at the Insempera Emmanuel Martis father a bomachidon or the make of Facebook on the Imas also Osoko and Saberma producing me say producers. Aha, and I'm Lucy Macau. Bye bye.